body, show them go. Big ass. You know he's body, ooh, nigga body. That nigga body, that big hand in the Cali, yo, his body, Mercy Cole. You know he's body, in Cali, in California, his body, Long Beach, you know he's body, big boom. You know he's body, KLC off the Broadway, his body, and Mr. Servo, I'm bound, his body.
Suck on that dick, baby, concentrate. Oh, I'm a motherfucking purple weight. I shoot them chopper, don't hesitate. I never drum, make them levitate. Only for bitches on holidays. She gon' blow me like a birthday. I hate these bitches like Mondays. Suck a nigga dick was on me. Suck on that dick, baby, concentrate. Oh, I'm a motherfucking purple weight. I shoot them chopper, don't hesitate. I never drum, make them levitate. Only for bitches on holidays. She gon' blow me like a birthday. Bitches like Monday. Suck a nigga dick was on the name. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. Yeah. This shit, that type of shit. Spaceship, rocket ship. Pulling up in jail, yeah. No nigga pay the bad for it. F-type, my type. Mac 11 with sight. Get on your head like some rice. Cool. Yeah. Fish skill, add it up. Clean it up, detail. Nothing else, easy bitch and nothing else. Clip longer than a mayo. Trap on your block, make you step it up. Trap out your spot, make you step it up. Suck on that dick, baby, concentrate. Oh, I'm a motherfucking purple weight. I shoot them chopper, don't hesitate. I never drum, make them levitate. Only for bitches on holidays. She gon' blow me like a birthday. I hate these bitches like Mondays. Suck a nigga dick on me. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight, weight. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight, weight. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. Grim Reaper and forever. I'm in the motherfucking Jeep truck. Bitch, I'm round with the devil. Catch him down bad, then possess him. If he start running, then catch him. We splat that nigga like ketchup. Purple dick like the emoji. Bitch, I'm up bed like I'm Yogi. I didn't run drum, he say Yoshi. I'm round with a Yoshi. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking dinosaur. My pussy nigga getting old. I didn't run drum, he say Yoshi. I'm round with a Yoshi. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking dinosaur. These pussy nigga getting old. 2 times to the fucking wall. Tired of fucking these nigga old. She coming back like a yo-yo. Follow that dick like a yo-yo. Suck on that dick, baby, concentrate. Oh, I'm a motherfucking purple weight. I shoot them chopper, don't hesitate. I never drum, make them levitate. Only for bitches on holidays. She gon' blow me like a birthday. I hate these bitches like Mondays. Suck a nigga dick was on the name. Purple weight, purple weight, purple weight. 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 She's a tongue demon. Kill on her tongue, dick on her tongue. In the time of your body, like the way you move, yeah. Skin smooth, her body smooth like dragon nose, yeah. Coming at her like a pop.
thighs biscuit. Look a bitch, I can suck on them tickets. I'm hanging out, you can see the little dick. I'm mixed with him, little bitch, I'm giving out quick. That ass fat, she gon' run like a week. Surrounded by shooter, you never can sneak. My super, superstar, start of the species. Fuck around by a bazooka and blow up the block. Too many shots about to blow up the block. Night sights, bitch glow in the dark. Pussy that pussy on cruise control, baby don't park. Yeah, and when she run out that gas, she start. She's a singing demon, straight up conjuring. That pussy fat, so astonishing. So to suck it with some confidence. I'ma cover them butts like a condiment. She's a singing demon, straight up conjuring. That pussy fat, so astonishing. So to suck it with some confidence. I'ma cover them butts like a condiment. She's a singing demon, straight up conjuring. Pussy fat, so astonishing. So to suck it with some confidence. Cover them butts like a condiment. She changing the clothes, leave a closet. That pussy too wet in my clogging. Throw that ass back and you hogging it. The pussy breathing like a frog in it. She's a tongue demon. Kill on her tongue, dick on her tongue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In the time of your body, like the way you move, yeah. My skin smooth, better smooth like chocolate mousse, yeah. She like the way that I move. Get that dick up, that's a rap snack. She move her body like a sexy snake. I'm a butter, don't taste like a flapjack. She get the dick hot like a popsicle. Baby, come suck on it, pop dick. Redhead, bitch, call her devil head. That pussy gooey like devil eggs. My niggas on my shit, man, that devil shit. They deeper than us, but we can still I might just take it there. I'm trying to stay level head. Blow the brains out his head. Separate the head from the dread. Separate the body from the legs. Separate the fingers from the hands. Don't get smoked by the bitch, cause she in the 2.0 slang. Yeah, she's a tongue demon. Pill on her tongue, dick on her tongue. Ooh, ooh, yeah. In the time of your body, like the way you move, yeah. My skin smooth, body smooth like chocolate mousse, yeah.
Welcome. Don't have a whole lot much. Just gonna continue doing my pre-stream viewing. But I do have something before that, and I'm gonna do a little bit of doodling down here for something I'm working on. So pre-streams and doodles is pretty much. But someone made like a weird DSP copy pasta, and I never watched it. So here we go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, That Creepy Reading, and if you didn't watch the last video, we got a new intro for you. This is Crappy Pastas, and today I've got a special guest. Say hello, Tits.
Hello there.
You're a terrible person. I am a stalker, damn it. All right, it's what I do. I stalk people and I hunt you down, especially. Anyway. We got a very special episode today, and if you guys actually haven't watched this video, but I have a very popular video on my channel that still gets comments to this day.
Wait.
It's called The Worst YouTuber in the World.
Oh, it's that dude's video. Alright, this is why this dude has this video. This dude made a video called, like, the worst YouTuber on, like, YouTube. But he doesn't name drop DSP in it. But it's about DSP. Like, it's not in the title, his name. But it's about DSP. And this, I wonder why this popped up into my feed. I didn't know it was the same guy.
And the worst YouTuber in the world, as you all know, is DSP. He is terrible. He's the absolute worst fucking YouTuber. And it's not because
just
of his
my mic was
videos
turned
are the
down.
laziest piece of shit that you can ever find.
Well, there you
It
go.
is just Let's Plays without any editing whatsoever.
No.
No, this is DSP, bro. And he
DSP,
is
bro.
YouTube's very own train wreck.
No.
And
that's
someone
toxic.
decided to make a creepypasta about him. It's a good friend of mine called SSG or something. He's a Patreon guy. You should totally check out his shit. Link in the description. Tats is gonna narrate this
Yeah.
one though because he
I like to be
and,
comfortable is
he
what
and
it is.
Darkside Phil are best friends.
Oh, no.
In a very bad way.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So, that being said,
Uh-oh. Shout
start
outs.
reading this shit. Piece of
Oh boy.
fuck.
That was that. Okay.
By the way,
Let's
this is
do
like
this.
28
Okay, so
minutes.
start
Let's see
off
how
with-
long we can sit
Do you know
through.
about Darkside Phil?
Oh,
Well, I have an interesting story to talk about if you're still listening.
let's go.
You might be thinking about this going to be one of the most over cliche stories that are supposed to be frightening and scary, but I promise that there is truth in this. I was there. You see, I had the intention of trolling Darkside Phil on Twitch before he closed his account. At the time, because he was bashing Jack and Daxter for stupid reasons. I watched him play through it and it ended up complete disaster. Phil only whined throughout the whole experience and hated the sign of any challenge. The truth is, I was sensitive over this. I admit it. I'm upset when someone makes fun of something that I enjoy. I have those issues. I wanted to
Those
find a way to
stupid
troll this
trolls.
overgrown child. I faked a sick day so I could stay home and relax. It wasn't just to catch Phil's stream, it was because I don't feel like going to school. I was already in a bad mood for various reasons involving friends and felt like I would only get in trouble when the way I was feeling. After playing a bit of Paper Mario, I decided to tune into DSP's Twitch for my chance to tell Phil how much of
No,
a
I only
scrub
have
he
one
was.
microphone
I wanted to
connected.
wait for the right moment because I'm sure I would get banned quickly. I had to
I only
find
had
the right
the
opportunity to
I only
strike
had
on
two
that
mics.
chat.
The first one I started
game
with
Kind
was
of
was
great
the
to know that DSP doesn't have a Twitch anymore.
Dummies. He still has a Twitch. He just doesn't use it because he can't be in the partner program. But this is a 2015, so this is after like whatever happened with the mod thing, and I think his Twitch disappeared for like a little bit, and people thought Panda Lee turned it off or closed it. Weird stuff going on. But 2015, and no, again, yeah, no mic. Turn my mic up more. It's all the way up now. Hold on, do I have some kind of filter on here that I don't know about? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, there's like a noise suppressor and gainer on this that I didn't know was even on here. But, oh, wait. The pop filter was blocking the mic, and it was turned the other way. Well, not turned the other way, but it was far away. The pop filter was not as close. Now I gotta turn this down. The pop filter blocked where the mic actually was, and I'm thinking it's like closer, but it's just a pop filter that was closer to my face. Let's go. Classic opening.
Yeah,
He was
because
banned.
Well, no, he didn't. He wasn't actually banned. What happened was some guy came on the forum and told him to tune
I
down
have to turn
his
down the volume because the mic
bit rate because
like
he was
extra
doing
close
his
to
bit
me,
rate
and
was
I'm
too
peeking
high.
in the red.
He
Are you
in the end he
serious?
was like, "Fuck this," and then just left.
I'll go like here,
Even
but like
though
even this, I
his
feel like
fans
it's
had
gonna blow
paid
people's ears out
paid
because it's,
subscription
like,
to his Twitch,
bumping in the
he
yellow.
didn't refund any of that money to them.
Oh no, the Patreon money.
Well,
yeah.
you know, DSP is the worst YouTuber in the world. And by the way, I should mention I am remaking the worst YouTuber in the world video
Oh,
to be more DSP. They
Oh.
include some of his most recent exploits.
Yep, and a friend of mine is also working on a DSP tries the ultimate racism. So
Let's
that's
go.
Ultimate racism.
Ultimate
that
racism.
sounds fun.
racism. Every racist moment he's ever said in a game, and he
I
says
I
I
he
actually
denies
did a
making-
compilation. I did a compilation
and
of all his racist
he
moments.
denies ever being racist. He said he's never been racist. In his
Never
entire
been
life. So,
racist.
yeah.
He's black.
no, it's out of context.
Oh my god. All right, continue, Tats.
Yes, we'll do. The game that DSP, A Dark Side Fell, was playing during my time at his chat was Banjo-Kazooie. I know what you're thinking.
I like that even in the story they have to like confirm his name. DSP, Darkside Phil. Not the DSP, the Indian singer guy. Or DSP, the audio stuff that you get when you look that up. But DSP, the Phil Burnell guy.
What? He touched that game? Sadly, he did. If you try to look for this playthrough, it isn't available anywhere online. Trying to Google it will yield no results. It seems that no matter where I looked, all traces of it ever happening are erased completely.
Oh shit.
Why? Well, the stream happened a few days after Jak and Daxter was finished. The pre-stream started with a slideshow of horrible fan art. Official artwork from Banjo-Kazooie had Phil's face.
Did the sound effect thing go off? I didn't hear it. Big ups, Dwight. Welcome to the stream.
Photoshopped on various characters from the game. It was a complete mess and would make any professional artist puke from how putrid it was.
Oh, you coming to EL?
Finally,
Let's
Phil arrived and
go.
began welcoming everyone to the stream. He told everyone in his chat that he appreciated the support. Phil talked about wishing how he
Phil
had enough time to
appreciating
talk to
support. Now I know this isn't real.
Hello, everyone.
No, he does appreciate it when you give him, especially when you tip, because he gets that immediately.
soap. It's Dove Men Extra Care.
Well, he always does that. He always thanks everyone when he comes on the stream. But
Yeah, see? Debunked by your
so
own partner.
He talked about wishing he had enough time to talk to everyone and was thinking about having a system where you could talk to Phil if you donated to him. Well, that's what happens now.
Let's
the time
go.
would depend on how
Talk
much
to
money was
donate.
spent. It was $1 per minute.
No, donate to talk.
Damn. Do you think I'm joking? DSP tried that. After the
Oh my god,
pre-stream-
I gotta find that. I gotta fucking find like photograph.
Well, it wasn't $1 a minute. That's not true. But he does actually. If you want to send him a message, this is true, 100% true. If you want to send him a private message and he'll answer it, you have to donate $75 to him.
Let's go.
I'm not bullshitting.
Patreon.
That's true. If you send him a private message and you want it to be read in one of his Ask the King series, it's $75. That's
It looks
if he
like
reads
it looks like I got a new Patreon goal.
Oh no, he's learning.
Gang, get him out of here.
We're watching, we're gonna finish my pre-stream, playlist from last time when I was watching like old pre-streams and weekend previews. Well, I found a, creepypasta by, I keep saying copypasta, but creepypasta about, DSP that someone made a video about. And we're just listening to that. And it's about Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, oh, you're gonna one up on it. You put $85
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah, $85, and you can send me a private message.
Hey,
I won't even guarantee that you read it. I'll just
extra
enable it.
regarded.
Okay.
Hashtag one-upped DSP. DSP's next goal, pay me $100 and I'll send you a text response.
Wrong, idiot. Or just say you're greedy.
Oh my god.
And shame
Alright,
you to take yours
continue.
down.
After the pre-stream ended, Phil booted up the game. He didn't
Yo,
even
we get
bother
pre-stream
watching
in
the
the
game's
story.
opening
Let's
with
go.
Banjo-Kazooie playing the respective instruments. That makes sense. Phil started a new file and watched the intro with Gruntilda's scheming to capture Tootie. During this, Phil made a bunch of unpleasant jokes about how ugly Gruntilda's breast probably looked. It was very forced. When Phil got done, well, he did that before because he played the demo of Banjo-Kazooie before, and
Yeah,
I
before
he made
go
fun of
on, before we go on, we kind of need to tell the audience about Phil's. I don't like using this term because I don't fucking, like I don't think my definition for sexism is very, very hard to achieve. But Phil has achieved it.
Oh no,
Every game he
he's a
plays, he
sexist.
does nothing
yeah.
but talk about their boobs. It doesn't fucking matter what they are. It's you're a whore and slut. Or
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
regardless of
the
age,
classic
he played
DSP
Alice, Madness Returns, or
just
the
yelled
original
at
Alice,
women
where
in
it
video
was Alice. So you know
games.
how old Alice is in the
Even
game? She's 14.
Do it, just yelling.
14 years old.
He would call her like a slut and an emo bitch.
Yeah.
And even Cream from Sonic, he was like saying stuff about.
The craziest one is if you go back and watch his SmackDown versus Raw clips. There's only like 7 of them. There's a part where like Evolution is in a limo and all you see is a lady's hand, just her hand. I think it's one of the rustling ladies, and he just pops up. He's like, "Look at that whore's hand," and I'm like, "Dude, it's a hand." Anything. It could be like her foot. Like, look at that whore's foot. He's
her as well.
insane sometimes.
And even has
Here's some
he's into
Photoshop
bestiality
Phil.
as well.
Here's some photoshopped Phil as a Sonic fan.
No.
Dare enjoy. That's your cancer for today.
But yeah, he's he's first of all, yeah, any female character on screen, he acts really sexual towards her for no reason, even though he has a girlfriend. So it doesn't make any sense why he does.
Look at, they're all confused.
Yeah. So as far as creepypasta realism go, I'm inclined to believe this one, that he would probably make jokes about that.
Exactly. But in his original one, because he did play the demo Banjo-Kazooie, he did actually, I think he did say that, but he was making all these like really horrible, because they were all anthropomorphic animals, he was making really bad furry jokes, and it was just really distasteful to the fans.
I mean, they were really kinda, I guess. Not really. I mean, Kazooie.
An anthropomorphic animal.
Yeah, well, yeah, Banjo, of course, but if you look at Kazooie, she pretty much just looks like a bird.
She's a breed girl, but when you look at Bottles, you look at 2D.
Where are we going, gentlemen? Where are we going with this?
But that's the reason, that's what I'm just saying, there was no need to do that he did. And if you want to sit, you could probably find his Banjo-Kazooie one if you look on his channel, but I wouldn't recommend watching it. It would just make you really angry.
That up.
But
why would you want
to
only
look
look
at
that? That's the real horror.
I'm not gonna lie, Kazooie is my waifu. She just looks fucking adorable.
That dude's
I don't know why.
That dude's banned.
Something. But that face. That face looks adorable. Alright, Tats.
Alright, let's move on.
Continue on with this cancer.
Yes. Before we keep getting sidetracked. When Phil got done watching the intro, he got impatient and skipped the entire tutorial of Bottles and Mole. That sounds like Phil. He did this.
Nah, it's just a creepy pasta that someone made about Phil in 2015. Very strange.
Guess what? Wrong. Anyone who said that, this blatantly 100% proves you wrong.
No, I'm right. It's even the name of the video. Creepypasta about Darkside Phil.
This because he claimed that the game was going to play the same as Super Mario 64.
Yeah, and it's about Banjo-Kazooie. It has like a whole theme. It's like they're telling you if you go look for it, this is how you know, like the original. I think this is before he played it. Banjo-Kazooie like playthrough. You won't find it, and this is why. It just started.
I don't think he even played that game. He moved his character around exploring and figure out what he was supposed to do.
Move the character around,
last
let's
thing he wanted
go.
Was his singing to the game's music. That's true.
There we go.
Every game he plays, he sings.
Yeah, the
music
singing
and
meme.
lyrics,
Let's
and
go.
it's pretty stupid. When
Why does
DSP
that
finally
kind of remind me, like, of him just sitting in a kindergarten classroom, you know, like singing along with the ABC button cross-legged?
But singing it really, like, instead of that.
Like A, B, C, D, you know,
Oh
like that.
God.
But
like that, I
changing
just
it
picture
from
him
swear
cross-legged.
words, that sounds more like
A for ass.
Yeah, that's
He looks
him.
like boobs.
C for king. Yeah, that's
No.
pretty like. But anyway,
That's
when
definitely
DSP finally
him.
figured out where Gruntilda lair was, that's not that difficult, he entered and made his way to Mumbo's Mountain. When this happened, his phone rang. Phil picked up the phone and talked to the person calling and quickly
John
got into
Rambo?
an outburst. This happened in front of the whole chat for about 10 minutes, and when other users asked about the call, Phil completely ignored them and figured the argument had to be between a friend or family member. Again, this is something that... Wait, did he say it was Twitch, wasn't it?
Someone made this and they're just reading it on a channel.
Okay, so Phil
but
continued
yeah,
to
it was
collect
like a
the
dude who did like a
notes,
DSP
Jiggy
video
and Mumbo
before,
tokens.
and I didn't know why
So
this
that
is popping up
DSP
in my
skipped the
feed.
tutorial, so the pacing was very slow.
And it was because
When
it's like
Phil
another
reached
video he
Mumbo's
did of
hut,
him.
he couldn't figure out how to ground pound the tiny hut scattered around the small village. The chat told him there was a Jiggy hiding in one of the houses. If you don't
But the
know,
guy
Phil
reading
always
it is
uses
not
his
the
own
dude
chat
that
to help
runs
him.
the
He
channel.
never
The dude
tries
who
to
like
figure
keeps
anything out
like
for himself.
coming in
Somehow
is the guy
works
that like
here.
actually runs the
Even though
channel. I don't know who
ground
this
pounding
other
was
dude
simple,
is.
Phil couldn't figure out that he was supposed to learn the ability from Bottles and Mole. He screamed at the game out of anger and laughed at how bad it was. That's like Phil. Eventually, Phil gave up and continued the game without collecting that Jiggy. The worst part about this is that he never picked up all the moves he could learn and left the area, which made others frustrated. The next level was Treasure Trove Cove, one of my favourites in that game. Phil didn't know what he was doing and immediately died in the treasure chest. Gruntilda insulted the duo first time.
Oh,
What?
coming in hot with that. Wow.
There he is.
Yeah, that
Phil
makes
didn't
sense.
know what he
I-
was doing, and he died instantly because
That's
he's
like
a fuck
classic.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
What a little
But
bitch, Phil.
How
Goddamn.
that would be so
Right?
funny if that came true if he did play Banjo-Kazooie and actually died on the treasure chest.
Bitch tits
Gruntilda-
Phil.
Gruntilda insulted the duo first time he died, and Phil was placed back at the start. This time DSP played more safely and was able to get further. Everything went well for a bit besides the awful singing attempts and joke. It wasn't until Phil lost his second life that everything went wrong. He had Banjo-Kazooie make a daring jump from the lighthouse, which was at the very top of the whole level. Phil thought he could land the Baron Bird into the water, but when he hit
Guess
the ground,
what?
Mojo instantly lost all
Wrong.
their whole life bar.
he dies.
Phil yelled at the game despite it being his own fault, and was made worse when he realised that the notes he collected were set back down to 0.
Wrecked.
When he noticed this, he threw the biggest tantrum that I've ever seen a grown man do. It was worse than any of his fits that he had during the clash with the Smelter Demon from Dark Souls 2, and it only got worse.
No.
Phil mocked Rare, claiming it was complete bullshit. While he recollected the notes, he kept bitching, saying that this wasn't challenging.
Oh, they know his bitching. Look at this.
Fans were disgusted and called him out on it.
Yeah,
Phil
they
lost
get
all his
banned.
lives
Get
on
fucked.
Clanker's Cavern, which, to be fair, is the first challenging
Ban
level in the
them.
game.
Story DSP. Ban all those bastards.
Yeah, I'd say that. Clanker's Cavern and Bubble Glue Swamp are pretty difficult.
Thanks.
The game,
Right in my
over
ear.
cutscene played, Gruntilda managed to succeed in their plan, and Tootie was turned into an ugly, fat bear. No, I'm pretty sure she turned into a monster. Phil laughed at Tootie's misfortunes, saying it was the best thing to ever happen to her. After
Oh,
a
that's
quick
a piece
stream
of shit, Phil. Phil, I'm coming after you for that. Piece of shit.
After a quick stream break, Phil resumed the game and found himself
Random
outside
threat,
of
let's
Banjo's
go.
house. This was when things started to get strange. When you lost all your lives, you started back at the entrance of Gruntilda's tower. For some reason, Phil was placed back at Sparrow Mountain by Banjo's house. Phil realised that he forgot to explore Banjo's home for the first time through Sparrow Mountain and decided to go inside and see if there was anything of interest that he forgot to pick up. What I saw was something I've never expected.
Uh-oh.
Something that was never shown in my copy of the game. In the middle of Banjo's home was a table in the centre of a giant coffin.
I think
in
it's
the middle.
like
Inside
what's the
was
background
Tootie in
again?
her
I
witch
got-
form.
It's
She was lifeless, laying there. Banjo stood at the coffin in front of Tootie and began speaking.
it's like from
after a few seconds of
fucking
looking
like
at
some
her
kind
sister.
of
It was better to keep
psychedelic
everyone from
video.
knowing
It's like an
about this. It's a
hour-long
shame we had to do
psychedelic
this
music
to her.
video, and they just
Gruntilda
have like
isn't to
random
blame.
shit in the background. So I just
Kazooie then spoke up
downloaded
about
the
her.
video and just
She
took
was a
the
sweet lady who would
footage
find the one
and took out
responsible
the
for controlling us.
audio.
After Banjo-Kazooie's dialogue, everyone watched.
I don't know what this part is. This part
They
might
spammed
be
the
something
entire chat,
that
telling Phil
I
to
don't
quickly
know.
turn the game off. Phil saw this and thought the
But
entire
I'm
chat
enjoying
was
the
insulting him and
colours.
started banning everyone that he was started banning everyone that he caught trying to warn him. Okay. Oh look!
sounds-
Now the entire chat is pissed at how I choose to play. Look at the butthurt Banjo-Kazooie fans. You know what?
Oh,
I'll
no.
show you the way out. Phil was taken to the entrance of Banjo's home. The music was now changed to a depressing theme of Sparrow Mountain from Banjo-Tooie.
Is the game a
Gruntilda and
detractor
her sisters
or a
destroyed the
demon?
entire area. Well, looks like I missed the good ending. I didn't know you were looking at the bad ending if you lost all your lives. God damn it, I'm not starting over again. What awful design. Fuck this.
Yeah,
Phil
that's
made
him.
nasty comments towards Rare. Phil
You have
made
to like
nasty comments towards
elongate it a
Rare.
little bit and make him sound
Fuck
like a
this.
retard. What awful design!
We just talked right over the other
Damn
dude.
it! I'm not starting all over again. Fuck you, Phil.
So,
This dude's just
Phil
getting
made
mad
nasty
at
comments towards
DSP. He's
Rare
not
on the
even
way back to the
there.
entrance of
Yo, he's
Gruntilda's
getting
house.
mad at this
When
fake
he got there,
DSP.
an
What the
invisible
fuck?
wall prevented re-entry. He spoke about the game
This
being
random
glitched.
fake DSP
After
in
a
this
few
story.
seconds
This
of
dude's
trying to
getting
get
marking
back
out
in,
for it.
Banjo
I
spoke
fucking hate
again.
this dude.
Gruntilda
This
has
fake
won.
DSP
There
in
is
the
no point in
story.
going back and upsetting her. Despite this, he constantly tried going back in against Banjo's will until Kazooie peeked out of the backpack and gave a fierce scowl. I've never seen Kazooie act this angry. She was
Oh.
feisty, but she never had angry issues this bad. Phil gave up and turned back, trying to figure out where he was supposed to go. He tried going back into Banjo's house, but there was an invisible wall there too. It's better to let her sleep. Phil tried exploring other
House
parts of
gets-
Sparrow Mountain to see if anything else had changed. He wandered aimlessly until the stream began
At least
buffering.
a 10, because
Everyone
I'm
in the
at
chat
least
had
a
this issue as
9
well.
for
Refreshing the
playing
page
this.
didn't do any good.
and sitting
Everyone
through
just
it.
sat there waiting for Twitch to fix itself. 10 minutes later, what I saw was horrifying.
I don't think
Phil
any
was
of these
unconscious,
dudes
with these
wrote it. It
scratches
was on
over
like
him.
a
Liana was
website,
hugging
which
him,
was like
crying. The game
like
itself was stuck on
fandom
the
or some
screen
shit.
that flashed
Like one of
between
them
black and
like
white rapidly.
wiki fandom sites.
While Liana was comforting Phil, trying
But I
to
don't
get
know
him
who made it. I was trying to figure out
unconscious,
who
it's
made
just
it, but there was
fucking
no
weird.
like
A
artist
giant
like
bird goes into
signature or
view
author
of the web
signature,
camera.
which I can understand
It looked
now.
like a realistic Kazooie. The difference was that it wasn't the Kazooie that everyone knew and loved.
Oh, no.
This Kazooie had a plague mask covering its face and sharp-looking talons that could easily tear someone's heart out.
Oh god.
Kazooie immediately lashes at Liana and gets smacked
It's an
away
evil
by a
Kazooie.
fire extinguisher in Liana's hand. Get away from him, you fucking chicken. The stream immediately buffers again after her line and shortly goes offline completely. Phil became absent after this incident for a couple of days, and
Sometimes
when he
people
finally returned,
just wanna
he
play
didn't talk
God,
about what happened.
forgotten
He refused to
locale.
acknowledge anything
Sometimes
that
it's
night,
stuff you
pretending to
shouldn't
never
do, and
touch
people just do
Banjo-Kazooie.
it.
For once, it was a smart move on his part. Who would believe him?
And we can
If
look
he had
back and
witnessed
say
that
we
attack,
shouldn't have
I
done
sure
it,
wouldn't.
but
From this day
here
on,
we
Phil has
are,
never
it
talked about
exists.
his session with the bear and bird. It's unknown where he got his copy of the game from. People who have asked to buy Phil's copy of the game were banned from his Twitch.
No.
The end.
The end. That was it? I thought.
Sounds like Phil.
All right.
It does sound like Phil.
People
Well, the
bought
funny
him games in the past, and he wouldn't even play them.
The funny thing is about this is apparently one of his recent Patreon goals is he is playing. It's you vote for one of his games. I think you got pledged $12.50.
$12.50.
$12.50 for him.
Wait, $12.50 or
no. I'm talking about $1,250. You pledged.
Oh, like as a group, you know, like
camera.
a milestone.
Yeah. That's a milestone.
Camera.
If you pledge that, he said he'll play either Crash Bandicoot 3, Banjo-Kazooie, or Conquer Bad Fur Day, as in Command and Conquer's Bad Fur Day, because he can't spell it properly. He put Conquers from Command and Conquer's Bad Fur Day. So yeah, and so you couldn't even remember how to write it properly.
No.
So yeah, he's either going to play those games.
We know this.
Only for 7 hours.
Let's go.
So that means that he's not going to finish the game. You can't finish Banjo-Kazooie in 7 hours. I've done a
How do you
speedrun of the
know?
game and have
Yo,
beaten
it's
it
time
in
for
about
DSC
8
to
to
pull
9
up
hours,
on
but
this
there's no
guy.
way you can. And besides, he's never played this game before, so there's no way. And even with a
Oh,
guide,
Yeah, I
sounds
mean,
like a
7
fucking
hours is going to be him
challenge.
getting through the tutorial area.
Sounds like a fucking
I
challenge.
would say he would get to Treasure Trove, Cobalt Collector's Cavern, and then just completely bitch
When
about the game.
DSP pulls
rage
up on
quit.
this bitch, then
Because
we'll see
those
what's
levels are
up.
pretty difficult if you think about it. So exactly what this person did about the creepypasta is sort of true. But I reckon he would kind of the stuff that he's mentioned about Phil.
The only games for the 64 I ever liked
he
were the wrestling
nailed
games.
Phil's personality.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The
The way
AKI
the mannerisms,
company,
the way he
THQ.
talks to people, the fans and stuff. Yeah, I reckon that is just very true. This is sort of how Phil is.
You know what's a sad thing?
Big ups.
This would be an actually
Joseki?
really good
I still don't know how to
idea for an
pronounce that.
original
I think it's
creepypasta.
Joseki, maybe?
Think about it. What if someone
But welcome to
did a
the stream.
creepypasta,
We were listening to a
and they went
DSP
to a
creepypasta.
streamer's stream, just a random streamer stream,
Very
and they're playing a
dented.
game, and
And then we
all
have
of
some
a
old
sudden,
pre-streams coming up.
shit starts happening.
As I work on
and
some
you
stuff
were
on the side.
Like you and 12 other people were the only witnesses to it.
It's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be an actual interesting thing. And if you could do some other things outside of the creepy game trope, you know, that would have been actually a good idea. But as a recanting of DSP's future, if he actually hits that goal, this is brilliant. And cancer. Damn it, Phil. Damn you.
If you
It
people
exists,
don't know who
though,
Phil is,
Pope. Can't
and
put
you've
it
never
back
heard of
in
him
the-
before,
Can't put it back.
I
It exists.
recommend looking up. Type into YouTube. This is how you don't play.
Look at this.
And
Shout
what
out.
these
Inspired
are
a-
is
He's
a lot
inspired
of people. Now, Phil thinks these videos of "This is how you don't play" are hate videos. They're not actual hate videos. This is actually just people taking segments, compilations of his video game
The
plays,
hate
and putting it
videos.
all into sort of a compilation.
Almost killed
Because what
them.
Phil does is does not edit any of his videos. He just sticks it. He uses OBS, record, stop, upload. That's all he does.
Let's go.
But these people actually take videos.
Look at
and
this dude
complement
giving
to
away
sort of a
DSP
watchable
secret
version of it.
sauce.
So he thinks that all these videos are hate against him, but no, this is actually him speaking in the game. They don't put anything else on it. It's just literally his speaking. So this is what he says in the video. But he thinks it's hate videos, so he tries to remove all these videos.
Get him out of
'Cause
here.
Apparently, these people are sociopaths, confirmed sociopaths, and
Confirmed.
detractors.
Detractor.
people are trying to
Even
give him
he's like,
criticism.
what does that even mean?
And also, one of the worst things I've seen is I've listened to one of his podcasts before, once, and it was 35 minutes of just dead air.
Let's
before he started
go.
talking, because he doesn't
Listen.
edit his videos. And that's just inexcusable, especially if you're running a so-called quote-unquote business.
Oh man, taking him to
I'm
school.
sorry about my background noise, by the way. My brother decided to start blow drying his hair. I don't know if you can hear it very well.
That is
or at
No,
all.
I
Weird.
can't hear it too. Didn't hear
Thank
it too.
you.
But yeah, just so you know, a quick update on Darkside Phil's Patreon. He's actually reached his goal of $1,250
Let's go. Suck it,
per month.
losers.
So if you do decide to play Banjo and Kazooie, or just decide to say fuck this
We
month
got
and
it.
I won't do it because I'm a bitch, yeah, that'll be you. I'm just kind of surprised that he has all those Patreons. You know, I mean, like, think about all
Considering
of them.
he's a racist.
All the other
xenophobe,
people who,
sociopath.
like, you know, all the other people really deserve that, you know? And
Yeah, other
like-
people
like
deserve Timbo Slice.
tension.
That's toxic.
There's a lot of people that
No one
deserve
deserves
more
Timbo
credit than Phil
Slice.
does.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
sir.
and the
He's
fact that
just
he's making
Phil-
$1,000 fucking dollars. There are 2 people donating $75 to him.
Hell
And
yeah.
the funny thing is that it's a one-time thing. It's a one-time. So you know how he said you can like send him a like you can send him a little message and he'll answer it on Ask the King.
Yeah, this guy knows the law.
It's one time.
One time.
You only
$75.
get- he
bitch.
only will answer once.
Yeah.
He only
That's
answered once.
that's if he answers it. So remember, it's up to him. If he looks at the question and says, I don't like that, I'll put that.
I
on
don't
the back
like
of the card,"
that,
and he
get
never answers
fucked.
it, 'cause it's happened before. Some people have actually pledged money to him to have their question read, and he won't read it.
Get it out of
So
here.
that's a really.
I think I would go to Patreon right there. Anyway,
Oh,
time
people
to make
have.
my goal
People-
$85, and you can private message me. Yeah, it doesn't mean I'll
There
read
is
it.
no
You have
line.
to donate $100 if you want me to read it.
It's crazy. And
Hashtag that creepy scumbag.
There you go.
There's
This dude's really
$75
getting
to
mad.
pay.
Over just fake DSP in the story.
Yeah, I don't doubt that he's actually doing that though. But yeah, Phil is something known as a train wreck, and he's great. He's
People
a
have
great
asked me-
train wreck.
Yeah, and if you wonder why people have asked me why I'm so like, why I'm always like about this DSP person, it's because he is completely oblivious to everything going on around him. Okay,
Are
he
you
thinks
sure?
that where all these fans of his has just left him, he feels that because he moved because he used to live in Connecticut, and he moved to Seattle because he showed his address on camera when he lived in his condo, and he was like, yeah, I don't care, you can come at me, I'm hard. I'll take
Yeah,
everyone."
come at
So when he
me, I'm
received messages
hard.
and he received
Don't yell that in
deliveries
public,
at
you
his
get in
door, he
trouble.
got really scared that people were gonna like beat him up, so then he flew all the way while in debt
That people
to
are gonna beat
Seattle.
him up.
Yeah, that's true. That's why he moved. No, he lied on camera and said that the reason why he went to Seattle was because the bills were so high in Connecticut. So that's why he moved to Seattle. But the true fact is he got all these delivery messages of people sending him stuff, and he got really scared. And then he flew to
Wouldn't,
Seattle
like,
while in debt.
Like for
And
what
bought
did
a
Seattle
$500,000
cost
house.
a lot more?
Bought a half a million
exactly. It
house.
costs a lot. Yeah, but he bought like a $500,000 house in a
Half a mil.
privatized community
Let's
next
go.
to fast food restaurants. When there's only 2 people living in that house, it's like a 4-bedroom house. It's like, and Liana has her own office.
Everyone has the pre-streams I'm going to be watching are old from like 2013, 2014. It's pretty much a back in time stream. Like this video right here is 2015. I just never
ESP
seen it
has his
before.
own office, and it's like, why? Why would you spend that much money? And all the Patreon money that he gets is all spent on his own thing. So it will be spent on bills. It will be spent on going out for dinner, staycation.
But the Super Blind Man thing, he
and other
just used Super Blind Man for the cloud.
Even the green screen he bought, he did it for one.
Couldn't even
video,
make a tribute
like the Batman
video for
I think,
him.
and he just not used it since. But then he's
One
Could have
last
used
thing.
Pig
So
Go.
he's gonna use Project
Super
7.
Blind Man's in like
Kinda funny.
Axe the King and
You know how he's gonna restart Project 7? If you donate
Yeah,
$30
Hate Live. I believe it was
to
at least
Phil, you can
those
get a
two. I'm pretty
Project
sure he
7
asked at least a question
trio
in one each of
t-shirt.
those.
Who's gonna buy that?
He's a busy
he's not
man.
doing it.
Why make the video?
Fucking buying Project 7 t-shirts. You know, the project he canceled that hasn't continued since 2012.
Yeah.
But he
You know, it's
burned
not like
bridges
that's
with
been
Rambo.
dead for 3-4 years.
He burned bridges with Rambo, and OJ, and
Hey.
Howard.
Howard.
I don't think Project 7 is going to work if it's just him. Or is he going to do just record himself sitting on the couch playing a video game?
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't have
Project
he
7 will
doesn't
be
have
extra
Respect
stupid.
the Pact anymore
It'd
to
just
do
be
the
him.
special effects.
It'd be him sitting on the couch
Respect the Pack
playing.
isn't even on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, they are.
Well, they're not on YouTube, but like I said, who's he going to
They are still on YouTube. They're probably looking at the
Cash, you
wrong
can do it.
channel.
He can get masturbating Bill. He'll be masturbating Bill will be the cameraman. The nostalgia critic will come over and cut his arm,
Murder Phil.
make the special effects. You know, like, oh, we need blood effects instead of the critics.
Oh yeah,
like,
Super
"I got
Blind Man
this."
wasn't a nice person.
Bill starts
Not much of
masturbating
a
to
nice
it, and it's like,
person.
stop it.
But with
Blood
that
and semen
situation,
all
I
over
also
the place,
blame
and
the
then Bill just
person,
cancels
the
the
other
goal.
dude who was in that situation. He knew what kind of group he was in.
This is another 26-minute video.
And
I think that is a
got what
great
he
place to
deserved,
stop.
trust me.
Masturbating Bill, thanks for saving another crappy
He knew
box
what
set.
kind of people
This is
he
video
was
host, Zach
hanging
Reaper
with.
reading, and this is
And it came back to bite
you know
him. Get
from
wrecked.
Past Videos, but if you don't know who he is, you may click the link in the description and check out. He does amazing top 10 no, not top 10 lists. That's for
Just
faggots
top
like
videos
me.
in general, top countdowns. There you go.
Yeah, like
Oh,
it's like up there. You have like 150 something guns in games.
we're not even
That's
talking about
ridiculous.
Bill anymore, by the way. I don't know what these
people
dudes are
particularly
on.
like it 'cause it was too big. But on the plus point, we are actually narrowing it down now. So
There goes that. I don't know how
shotguns,
that
miniguns,
happened.
sniper rifles, handguns.
Oh, Green Lobster had that sound effect.
Maybe
Big up
we
Green
should-
Lobster.
Maybe we should have did that before.
I was like, I forget who has that sound
Well,
effect.
I didn't think it would be that big. That's why. But now it's narrowed down. Yeah, now it's narrowed down. So you got your own category of guns now, so they all stick together like
This
that.
one? I haven't
Yeah,
used these in a
yeah.
minute. I
This is
forgot how to use the,
Yeah.
the bot.
Anyway,
I haven't
I'm
been
going to
playing
do
with
an
it recently.
obligatory end card here. If you want to see the top 10 Let's Not Meet stories, you can click the homeless man on
No.
your right, which is actually done by...
We'll go to our featured presentation. Yeah! Weekend preview for sometime in 2014. Watch your ears. I don't know how loud this dude's gonna pop off with his fucking music.
Holy teleportation. Headshots. God damn. Bullshit, bullshit.
But if you meant where is it? Oh. Hopefully this works. We still got this. Talking about that? That is not going anywhere. That's a godlike clip.
On God.
I agree, chubby lady.
Okay, dude. Fuck you.
Hello. What is going on, everybody? DSP here. It is Sunday, May 4th, 2014. Wow. Time is really just like blown by in my head. If you remember,
He
like,
looks
the last time
extra
I think that
pasty in this video.
I consciously
Holy
sat
shit.
on this couch and was like in track with time. Was the end of February. Remember when I said, okay, the downtime is now going to end. We're going to have an insane month and a half of games, all the way leading into April. And then in April, I'm going to go house hunting and all that.
Let's
I
go.
really feel like there's been a whirlwind portal from then to now. And I just came out at the end of the wormhole because I cannot believe it's early May. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Early
We got our
freaking
house.
May,
We're getting
right?
ready to move.
Whew. All right. But
Think we
anyway,
move in June?
thank you for joining me
Or
here for
July?
the week in preview. This week is an unprecedented week. There's no gameplay at all.
No.
I'm not going to be making any videos at all.
Oh, God.
And you will not see me until next week. See you guys later.
No. He's being funny, by the way. Gotcha.
Yeah, right. No, this week is a unique week for multiple reasons. We've got new
Unique.
releases, we've got DLCs, we've got releases that are timed weird, which we'll talk about a little bit. We've got the possible conclusion of one game that a lot of people were enjoying for a while, but it's taking me forever to get to the end of it, and I don't know why.
It's going to be us and Phil.
Really
Us watching his
I
dumb
don't know,
weekend
but it's gonna be an
previews.
interesting
That's what he
week,
should
to
bring
say
back,
the
the weekend
least.
previews.
It's going to be fun. I hope that you guys will be along for
And you
the
can talk
ride.
about the
Without
schedule,
further
like,
ado, let's just jump
nonstop.
right
Just
into
get it
so
out
you
of his
guys,
fucking
know what's going
system.
to happen this week. I know that. First of all, I'm going to shave, which I don't know why I have.
Yo, let's go. Shave update.
Wolverine.
He looks like the Wolverine.
Jackman, because I'm not
Motherfucker.
beautiful
Fucking
stuff.
fat Logan over here.
Okay. So
Fat
I'm gonna
Logan,
shave
let's
this week.
go.
But outside of that, tonight, immediately following the weekend preview, I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then we're going to set up for Daylight, the survival horror game that I started back on Wednesday. People were only saying it's about 3 hours long. I'm a little bit over an hour and a half into it. And so I want to finish that up tonight. I am going to set up the face cam again. Although
Oh, shit.
really, I don't know
Face
how
cam.
much it added to the playthrough earlier when I did it. I honestly, I never really got around to reading comments on those videos, and I didn't get
There
many
you
people
go.
talking about the game on Twitter, so I don't really know how well received the playthrough is. I'm just gonna finish it up. All right.
Let's go finish
that's
it
gonna
up.
be
Let's
tonight.
go.
Tomorrow, first stream is going to be the return to Final Fantasy X.
Oh
Which
shit.
I know many people have been waiting for. I played Final Fantasy X first back in March. Then I took time off to go house hunting. Then I got back and I played it for a little bit. Then I took time off to play new releases. Well,
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna play it
Just
again
taking
on my
time off
first
whenever he
stream,
fucking wants.
which means that's gonna be
Yo,
a
I
big
gotta
chunk
buy a
of
house.
game
Yo,
for
I'm
now.
tired of playing
I
these
could easily
games.
just go to
Let's
the end of the
go.
game right now within
Dude.
an hour to 2 hours, beat it. But there's a ton of side content in this game that I'd like to explore. People are asking me to explore the side content.
You can stall it
So
out.
what I'm thinking I may do, excuse me, is try to do it. Go into some of the optional dungeons, get some of the optional items, see if I can, level up a little bit. Tonight, I might, I'm not 100% on this, but I might tonight actually try to do some grinding because I haven't done any grinding at all. And because of that, I know for some of the things that are coming up, like the Dark Aeons, whatever they're called, I can't beat them. I mean, I freaking.
How do you know that?
The first Dark Ion instant killed my whole party before I had a chance to even press a button. So I'm thinking maybe it would make more sense for me to level up a little bit more. I'm not sure. People were saying it looks like I may be under leveled for the end game.
The money, he could make it. This is before he bought the house. Or like,
We'll
yeah.
see what happens with that. I gotta
Maybe
see
before he finished the payment on the
what
house.
happens, but the whole stream tomorrow is going to
So
be
he's
Final
getting
Fantasy
machinima
X.
money.
I don't
He
know if
is
it's gonna be into
balling.
the game or not. We're gonna see how much realistically I can do, and then I'll
He's got the
probably
bitch
try to
coming
beat the
over
game if
once
I
a
get
month.
that far. Okay, we'll see how far I get, but if I get that far, we'll try to do it. All right, so that's going to be tomorrow's first stream. Tomorrow's second stream is going to be more
Hand
Child
claps.
of Light because I did not
Oh,
get
no.
to beat it today. Even though not a lot of people were watching, I didn't even have 400 people on the stream today. I know
There you go.
the views on YouTube are abysmal. People are asking me, why am I still playing it? Because
Uh-oh.
I fucking like the game.
Well, there you
The
go.
game is
Get
incredibly
fucked.
entertaining. The characters are great. The art design is great. The gameplay is turn-based RPG, which I'm really good at. And I
He's really
like
good
the
at.
fucking game. Regardless of the fact if anyone's watching, I want to beat it. And I'm going to focus on trying to beat it tomorrow night. Hopefully I will, all right? This Tuesday, we've got new stuff, all right? And one of the games, the only reason I'm honestly playing it...
Just randomly, yeah, I'm going across the country.
back,
I'm out.
in November, the release of the PlayStation 4, there was a game that I got at launch of PlayStation 4 because I wanted to see, gee, how are the graphics? How exactly is this going to look on next gen? I haven't played this game in a couple years.
What was
And
the
the game,
game?
of course, that I'm talking about is NBA 2K14. Now, for those of you who watched me play that game,
There you go.
you saw that there
The
was a
Spike Lee
career
suits.
mode that was exclusive to that version of the game.
Spookly,
I
the
played the
Squeakly.
career mode for a significantly long period of time. It was over 100 freaking parts. I absolutely enjoyed it to the point where it was getting very stale. I got to the
Oh,
point in the career
no.
mode where, I mean, unless I played a ridiculous ton of matches that were coming up that were just going to be a repetitive grind, there was no one else to go in the story until it got to the end of the season, which was way too far away. And finally, I said I had fun playing it. It was great to play it. But I had to end my career, and I did. I closed off.
He ended his career.
End of that. This Tuesday,
No.
ladies and gentlemen, is a game, a totally different sport, a sport that I'm familiar with, a sport that I actually know the rules to.
Oh, shit.
Unlike basketball, which I didn't know, and I learned on the fly when I was playing.
Learned
the
on the
game.
fly. Let's
I'm
go.
actually kind of spoiling right there because I really didn't know a lot about the technical rules of basketball until I bought that game.
Wow. What? Wait a minute.
But for those of you
Hold on.
I've been out of the loop of baseball for a long. At the end of that, this Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen,
Wait.
is a game, a totally different sport, a sport that I'm familiar with, a sport that I actually know.
So
the
whatever
rules to.
one
Unlike
came out in
basketball,
2000.
which I didn't know, and I learned on the fly when I was playing the game. I'm not
So he learned how basketball worked when he was like, I don't know, it was like 30 something?
gonna. I'm actually kind of spoiling right there because I really didn't know a lot about the technical rules of basketball until I bought that game.
DSC was asking who was the guy with the white and black shirt on the court. Why? No, they don't. Their refs don't wear that. He was asking who the refs are, why they were blowing whistles, asking why the coaches weren't in the game. He was just being stupid.
But for those of you who are fans of baseball, I've been out of the loop of baseball for a long time.
Oh,
honestly.
all right.
but I was a big fan of it back in the 1990s. I used to collect baseball cards. I used to
Oh,
watch
shit.
baseball. I went to a few baseball games.
Oh, shit.
So it'll be interesting to see me get back into that kind of realm of sport that I've been out of for so long. When MLB 14, the
Get back in the sport. The real sport.
show comes
With
out
Jack DeCock.
this Tuesday. So I am going to pick up that game. I am going to do a release day unboxing of it, regardless of the fact that there probably won't be a lot to talk about. What I'll do more about is talk about my history with baseball than probably unboxing the game, because as you know, all these unboxings have been very bare bones.
Oh.
So I'm going to be doing that first stream on Tuesday. Second stream on Tuesday, we're going to be a
Is
little
it the
bit
beginning of
unique
the end
because
for
it's
the
actually going to be a
release day
DLC for a
unboxing?
game that I played
No.
on PC last year
Oh.
that I really enjoyed.
What you got?
Outlast, the
Oh.
survival horror game.
Outlast,
about
the way
being in
he
an
said
asylum
that.
with all these mutated freaks trying to chase
Outlast.
you down. PC last year that I really enjoyed. Outlast, the
Outlast.
survival horror game about being in an asylum with all these mutated freaks trying to chase you
The
down.
Rockin', by the way.
And I
I
really
just
liked
noticed the
game. It had
fucking
a
Rockin'.
supernatural
Look at this.
twist at the end that I
Oh,
did not
no.
expect.
We caught
Now
you
there's
rocking
finally a
DSP.
DLC.
Go
It's
back.
called we're going to be a little bit unique because it's actually going to be a DLC for a game that I played on PC.
Look at it.
last
Look at it
year
start up.
That I really enjoyed. Outlast.
Outlast.
A survival horror game about being in an asylum with all
Get
these
fully
mutated
into it. Let's
freaks
go.
Trying to chase you down. And I really liked the game. It had a cool supernatural twist at the end that I did not expect. And now there's finally a DLC. This is called the Whistleblower DLC, where supposedly it explains the story of someone who kind of contacted the main character of Outlast, and that's the reason why that character came to investigate the asylum to begin with. So
Alright.
it's the person seeing everything breaking down from the inside and realizing they have to tell the outside world about
I
what's
gotta
going
let
on
'em
in this
know.
asylum because it's gone too far. I have no idea how long this DLC is, but it seems
Even back
like,
then, he wanted to know how
hopefully
long
it'll
they
be a
were.
decent length, and that'll be my second stream on
play the
Tuesday.
DLC,
Now,
dude.
Wednesday, I have to say this up front.
Uh-oh.
I've got something that's completely out of the norm.
Uh-oh.
There's a meeting that I have to be in attendance at
Oh.
around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So what I'm thinking of doing
All right, what you got?
is starting a stream
All right.
at around 1:32 p.m. like I usually do, playing till around 4 p.m. Then I'm
All
going
right.
to have to end the stream,
No.
have this meeting, and then dependent upon what happens in this meeting, okay, then I may or may not
Nigga, sounds like you gotta
restart
go
that
kill
stream
somebody.
after
Depending on what I gotta go
until
do.
my
If I gotta go
stopping
kill
time of 7
somebody, I may
p.m.
not have. I
So
may not be
obviously what
back.
That will be probably more MLB, unless I just get incredibly bored with it. Maybe I'll do MLB first, and when I stop the stream, I'll start something different. I'm not entirely sure. And another big factor in this is that also Final Fantasy X. Did I beat it on Monday? If not, do I want to play it again? So that could be one of the things that I toss in there. Okay.
Nice.
And so, really, Wednesday is going to be a mishmashed day. I will know a little bit
Mishmash
more
day.
about it as we get closer to it. And I'm sorry, I don't have a full explanation for you of what exactly this is that's happening.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
called
something
Mind Your
very important that I
Business.
do have to
It's the
attend.
notary,
So,
I believe, that comes to the
shorter
house
stream
to
on
look
Wednesday,
at
first stream. There
the
may
condo.
continue
He tells
after
you
this
later
meeting
on.
I have to be at. If not, there will be a second stream later on that night. Okay.
I don't
Then
know why he's being
Thursday,
secretive. He just
it's
tells you.
business
He
as
tells you
usual.
later on what it is. I don't know why he always he does this
Dependent
weird
upon what
secret
happened for the
shit
rest
because he
of the
just tries to
week.
rub it in
Did I
your
beat
face
Final
what he did.
Fantasy X?
Yeah, I had a notary
Did I
come
have a
over.
chance, and this is something important that I
He
want
was
to talk
checking out the
about.
condo because I'm
Did I
about
have
to
a chance
move.
to review last week's releases? Because at that point, hopefully, I will have beaten. I already beat Amazing Spider-Man 2. I will have beaten Child of Light, and I will have beaten Daylight. And the problem is right now, I'm coming across the same problem that I had last year. If you remember last year, I would play multiple releases, which is what people wanted, but then I
Yep.
didn't ever have time to review the damn games.
Oh.
And it sucked because there was a big chunk of games last year that I never reviewed, and because of that, people were kind of like, oh, I'd love to hear Phil's, views on these games.
I love to hear
Whether
Phil's
I
views
buy,
on
and
this
now I can't do that 'cause
game.
he's not
No.
reviewing games anymore. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm having a tough
Be
time.
honest.
I thought that maybe earlier today I would have beaten Child of Light, so maybe second stream tomorrow I would have been able to review them. I just don't have the time to do it.
Too busy moving.
And it's funny because I'm doing 4 or 5 hour streams on the first stream. I'm doing two hour streams on the second stream. So I'm working a full 7-8 hours. Of course, keep in mind this doesn't include all the behind the scenes stuff that I do, including watching the uploads, supervising them, tweeting out schedules, putting things in playlists.
Let's
all the shit that I'm
go.
constantly
Busy
doing.
man.
Work time
Get
it
wrecked.
really is.
Let's go.
I don't have time to do these reviews. And
He doesn't have time. Get out of here. You gotta run this business.
And I'm not exactly sure when to do it. If I have absolutely no chance whatsoever to review those games what I may do is a mini segment inside of Hate Live this week, which is the podcast that I
Oh,
do.
shit.
And that's going to be Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe I'll have a segment there where I review the games. And maybe if I just don't have a chance to give games fair reviews, that's the time that I'll do it is, that week or week after, I will toss that into a Hate Live as a segment. Okay? This week's Hate Live, speaking of, we'll be talking about any gaming news that comes up during the course of the week. I don't know if any will. We're going to be obviously talking about everything that's going on. If there's any updates on my moving out of Connecticut, which there may
That's a gaming update. Let's go.
Whether there's any updates on anything else personal in my life.
Yo, anything happens. He gets crabs. That gets an update. Oh shit, Dorian.
We are in this era of superhero movies.
Big up subject. DSP is hyped about moving. He's putting anything about him moving in the gaming section back here in the gaming news. So that's hype. Hopefully he puts Dorian in the gaming section. I'd like to hear some Dorian updates. She gets a 9? Oh no.
Movies and how the superhero
Dangerous.
movies are huge right now. They're exploding, right?
Exploding.
Everything is a superhero. Spider-Man, X-Men, Avengers with Thor and Iron Man and all those guys are the biggest. Captain America. On the other side, you just had Batman. You had Superman. They're gonna make a Batman-Superman crossover. Now there's rumors that the Justice League movie got green lit and it's going to happen. Back then, it was like when I was growing up, it was the burgeoning.
The burgeoning.
Around comic book characters. And a lot of things.
He's always there when like stuff is happening. He's like, yeah, when I was growing up, that was there.
Some series went absolutely off the freaking rails. So I kind of want to talk about superhero movies when I was growing up.
Oh, God. Back in the day segment? Oh, Hate Live. Yeah, it's on Hate Live. It's not on this. Good. Get it out of here. Hate Live. Get it out of here.
Back in the day segment.
Yeah.
Discussing my thoughts on
Hate Live. We don't get that.
I saw my favorite ones, the ones I freaking hated. That's what the whole segment will be about this coming Thursday.
Thank God. Oh.
Okay.
Wash it down. Gross. Actual gross.
And I may throw in a few other things such as Godzilla and the new Godzilla movie coming out. Maybe it's pertinent to talk about the Godzilla movie I saw in theaters.
I don't know. What's that? Look.
Maybe not. I don't know. So that's gonna be
he's going to hate on something. His warning shot.
Friday is weird because there's a new release.
What you got?
Normally you don't have new releases on Fridays. They decided to do it. This game is called Bound by Flame. It's supposed to be some kind of a unique RPG, but it has, I don't know if it has action elements to it, but it's supposed to be adult-oriented where there's gore, but there may be tits too. I don't know what the hell it is. I just heard about it, and I went quickly on IGN. I was reading the synopsis of it. I said, it sounds interesting. I'm wondering if anyone is interested in this game and who the heck would want to see it.
DSP plays it. I have the playlist for it.
I'm going to try.
I may play that, not during this stream, but
first time in a month, that's
the stream that happens later on
Friday.
tonight.
I want to emphasize that. It's going to be the first stream.
Oh, you go to have a good night, Forgotten Locale. Or day, whatever you're doing. To go to bed. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm going to be honest
with
sweet
dreams.
Not many people into it.
Oh, wait, Forgotten Locale. Before you leave, I got something for you. Whatever you do. Don't let the cat demon get you. Oh, I had that queued up and I don't know where I put it. Right here, look at it. Yeah, that's the last thing you see. Be careful. She's a biggin'. I forgot to put sound on that clip, by the way. There's supposed to be sound with that, and I think I exported it without the sound muted. Very robust.
I think over time it may, because I think there's people who are just starting to watch it, but it's not one of those playthroughs that's like catching on and people are dying to see it all the time. So I think for now, Bound by Flame is going to be the first stream on Friday. Oblivion will be the second shorter stream on this Friday.
Oh no, he's going to get RPG Overload.
In the future, okay? The week after that is a bye week regardless, because the week after my girlfriend Leanna is visiting me here in Connecticut for the very last time.
Let's go, a bye week.
The final trip where she's going home. The next trip, that's it. She's helping me pack, and we're flying over to Washington State to live there. This is really the last hurrah for us, and what we may actually do, what I'm thinking
bucket list,
which is something we never do, is vlogging her visit to show you guys the things in Connecticut that we love.
The bucket list.
Because there are things in Connecticut that we like, despite the fact that I sit here and I complain about it so much. There are things we've liked and we've grown to love, and we may vlog things
like Vinny's
to say as like a goodbye homage to Connecticut. All right, but I'll
Like
talk
they're
more
rock
about that next
stars.
week.
Like
I
they're
just wanna
fucking
get
rock
that seed in
stars.
your head that next week's a unique week.
We gotta say
I'm gonna
goodbye
get
to
some
these
time off there
places.
where I'm spending it with
They're
my
gonna miss
girlfriend,
us
okay?
and our money.
Okay. Now, this weekend also unique because
Oh,
this
super
Saturday
unique.
John Rambo's going to be here.
Oh
We're
shit.
going to do another episode of Smart Guys. It'll be a good one coming off of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view that's actually going on literally right now. I will probably be watching that on the WWE Network during the course of the week, and I'll definitely comment on it during Smart Guys. This Saturday's co-op is up in the air.
Oh
This
god.
is a unique opportunity where we have a limited amount of dates where we're going to be playing co-op in person, where we could do something that maybe we will not be able to do anymore in the future. And I actually tossed some ideas at John. I said, what maybe we should do a
This
classic
is before the
platformer or
the
or game
before
that's
the
couch co-op
breakup.
that we know we won't be able to do once I move. And we were starting to throw around some ideas. We were like, Super Mario Brothers 2, but that game's not really for 2 players. You could do a 2-player, but it's not really built for it. And I said, well, we already did 3. We already did World. We did some of the best ones. And I realized we never played the original Super Mario Brothers.
Oh
And
shit.
then I realized I never played from start to finish the original Super Mario
Oh,
Brothers.
no.
I never did that. I always used a warp or whatever got to the end.
Fucking
cheated and
cheetah.
won. I never
Look
actually
at
played
him.
the game the way it was intended to be played. And I
Wow.
said to John,
What a
"Do you think you
gamer.
would be
Retro
interested in
gamer,
that?"
by
So
the
I don't know.
way.
I would like to play it, but I don't know if people would be interested. So what I do is I'm tossing this out to you guys this week with so many limited amount of dates left before I'm out of here, and John and I cannot do couch co-op anymore. What would you like to see us do co-op in? And what I would say is if on my forum, thekingofhate.com,
Oh shit.
if someone could open up a thread to discuss it this week and put the ideas in
Someone
the thread.
else
I think
opened
there
a
actually
thread, by the
already is a
way.
thread for
Look
it,
at this
but I don't know if it's a
dude.
prominent
Fucking lazy
feature.
bitch.
If it is, great. If not, if we can have a new thread about it where people can post up what do you want to see us play in the weeks remaining. I can tell you this right now.
What you got?
I know for a fact Mario Kart 8, that's what we're going to be playing that week.
Alright.
I also know there is the possibility that there's one more WWE pay-per-view that's going to take place before I move. We may do more Sims in celebration of that. We're saying
I
this
caught
really
like
is the
a
final Sims, and we'll go all
weird
freaking out
Kevin
with,
stream
you know,
once.
wrestlers
But I knew who
from all eras
DSP
of the world,
was
fantasy
from him
style stuff, okay? That's a
jerking off.
possibility.
But I didn't know he had like all the lore behind him.
So,
I just thought he was like random
I
streamer
want
guy who
your
got caught
feedback. Some
jerking
people,
off when
I
he
didn't
got
play
caught. And
Trials
then I was like,
a couple
oh.
weeks ago, people were flipping out.
But
"Why
then
don't
I
you
caught
play
like this
Trials?" And
weird
not one person asked me to
random
play it till the
Kevin
game was out.
stream once.
Then people started asking me why
I thought he
I'm
was trying to
playing
get
it.
banned off YouTube because he had
Play Trials co-op. Do you have
uh,
other games that are?
he had a very
concrete
suspicious
suggestions that would be
lady's
easy to
face
do?
who
What
this
do
that
you
lady
guys
who
think?
went to
Let us
YouTube and it was like a
know.
really bad
All right?
time.
Let us
He had like
know,
that lady with a
and
mustache.
then we will
And I
see
thought
what
he
we
was
can
trying to
do
get banned
about
off the site because I knew who the lady was,
Okay.
but it was
I'd be
it was like
more
DSP
than
stuff, I
happy
believe.
to
It was very
accommodate.
strange.
There's enough people who were saying we would really like to see something.
I just
that's outside
followed
the
along
box.
from there,
I
and then
would
after
do
a
it,
while,
but
and
I
that
don't
was
know
like
what those
I think
things would
before I
be.
had an
And it's
account.
funny 'cause John,
I just had
the
like
thing about
a.
John is he really is
Wasn't
old
even, yeah, I
school
just
in
would
regards
just
to, like, what he's
jump on
thinking, geez, one of
YouTube.
the last
Didn't even
things
have
he
an
ever did,
account.
He's like, we should play side-scrolling beat-em-ups like Streets of Rage.
Oh
And I
shit,
said,
Streets of Rage.
John, we did that like 2 or 3 years ago, and no one watched it, no one liked it, and everyone complained that we did it because it was boring.
Get fucked, John. Oh.
So I want to do something that's obviously going to be entertaining to you, and not that we're wasting our time now that we have limited time to do co-op.
Oh
right?
God.
So please.
DSP's like, yo, it has to be gold dust. I can't waste this time with John.
Start talking about this. Let's get a dialogue going. So
Let's get a
day or two
dialogue
before
going.
Saturday coming, I can make the preparations and we can get the stuff in place of what to play.
We talking to John?
Okay.
DSP?
What else?
I don't know, DSP. This is your show.
Sunday next week is going to be much like Sunday of this week, where, as you guys know, I go to dinner with my parents. It's the final
Let's go.
countdown.
Final
before I
countdown.
move
Final
every week. It's
dinner with the
interesting that we
parents.
like to do.
The final time
Next
his
week
parents
is
can buy
actually
him dinner.
Mother's Day. So I want to throw this out there for everyone.
Wait,
Next week is Mother's Day.
okay.
What that really means,
Wait, what? Yo!
honestly,
What?
is
Wait.
that I'm going to be busy that day. I will be able to do a first stream before I go to dinner with my parents, but I have no idea what time I'll be back afterwards.
Okay.
Likely it's going to be late because I think we're.
I like how he said what that really means. Mother's Day.
There's this one restaurant that we.
You know that Mother's Day really means that I won't have a second stream? That was insane. Hold the fuck on.
Going, so within a day or two.
Hold on.
Saturday coming, I can make the preparations and we can get.
That's like some shit you would think someone would say as a meme on him. And he fucking said it. Yo,
Okay.
that's fucking crazy. Sorry, I was reading chat as well as I had to pause. And you can
Sunday
tip.
next week is going to be much like Sunday of this week, where, as you guys know, I go to dinner with my parents. It's the final
Let's
countdown
go.
before I move, so every week we're doing something interesting that we like to do.
Final parents
next
dinner.
week is actually Mother's Day. I
Love.
want to throw this out there for everyone.
Throw it out.
Next week is Mother's Day.
Okay.
What that really means, honestly, is
Honestly,
that I'm going to be busy that day.
I'm gonna be
able to do
busy.
a First stream before I go to dinner.
This
with my
fucking
parents. I
guy.
have no idea what time I'll be back afterwards, and more than likely it's going to be late because I think
This
I'm
is
gonna
like
do a
some
special restaurant. I
TISM
already
schedule
talked
set.
about
Like,
what she wants to
you can
do.
say the
It's
schedule
like
segment is crazy, but this is like insane
It's an Asian
scheduling.
restaurant.
Dude, I'm gonna be out with my
Like Christmas
parents, and he's like giving you
Eve,
like an
and I'm not gonna be
actual,
around for Christmas
an
Eve.
actual board meeting description of going out to eat with his parents. I'm not gonna be here, guys. And he'd have like little charts of like him and his parents sitting down and shit. Yo.
Eve anymore, right? I'm not going to be here in Connecticut.
Okay.
I said to her, maybe that's a good idea that we go out there and we do that as like a final celebration because it's funny. I told this story before
Uh-oh. Story time.
a long time ago.
Oh,
I'll tell it
boy.
very briefly right now. When I very first lost my job in 2010.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right, and everything was uncertain.
Wait a minute.
And I'd signed up DSP Gaming for Google AdSense.
Oh.
Right. I'm sorry, not DSP Gaming. It was the King of Hate. The King of Hate HD, my old vlogging channel.
Yeah, that's the channel that you told him to click on the ads, the one that no one can see the videos on. Is that what happened? What'd you do to that channel,
I
DSP?
signed it up for AdSense, and it was the very
AdSense.
first month where I was going to be making money doing it, and I was very nervous. I said, I don't know if I'm going to make money doing it. Is this going to be enough to support me?
Oh, you can tell people he told him to click the ads? Yo, what we about to find? What
I
the?
can do
We about to
YouTube
talk
full-time.
about?
This was the very beginning of all that. And we went to this Chinese restaurant. It's actually
Oh,
Japanese, Asian
is it the
fusion
damn
kind of
fortune
restaurant.
cookie?
And I got a fortune cookie.
Motherfucker.
At a very pivotal time because that first, performance report or whatever was going to come out that week, and I talked with it over dinner with my parents how nervous we were, and I opened up this.
How
fortune
nervous
cookie.
we were? Why was his
I
parents
shit you
nervous?
not. The
Why is his
fortune
parents
inside the
nervous?
fortune cookie said your financial troubles. You will. Or what was it? Hold on, because I have it.
Oh yeah, he shows it in a couple condo tours. I don't even know if he still has this. Someone should ask him. You have that stupid fortune cookie?
Here it is.
Yeah. Ah.
It read, and I quote, because
I
still
quote.
have it.
Let's go.
I don't know if you can read it. You probably can't.
No.
So I'm
Read
gonna
it to us.
for you.
Thank you.
Financial hardship in your life is coming to an end. Now, I want you to think about that.
I'm
I
thinking.
just gotten laid off from my job. I was going to take this crazy leap into doing YouTube full time, right? Where I was really risking everything. I knew there was no jobs that were a backup for me. The job market in my state is terrible.
No jobs. They were all
Nowhere else for me to
stolen.
go. I said I was going to chance it. And the whole discussion over dinner was, I hope this works. This is kind of a real big gamble.
He
but
was
I really
crying
hope
to
that
his
everything
parents.
works out. And this is the fortune that I got. It
Okay.
was crazy. And I showed it to my parents, and they were like, whoa. Like,
Whoa.
That's crazy. Let's hope that it's true. And I could tell you, at least with all the shit that I've been
Whoa.
through, whether it was getting kicked off of this channel or that channel, get my ass whooped off of Blip TV, all the hate against me,
The hate.
all the shit that I put up with since I started.
Like it's me, for real, for
It's
real.
been worth it. The financial hardship in my life did come to an end. I was able to do what I love as a living. I paid off all of the massive amounts of shitty, bad debt that I had in my name.
Let's go.
I saved up a significant amount of savings that now I'm able to finance this move across the country. And I'm moving in the next phase of my life and the next phase of my career. So holy
Career,
crap.
baby.
I don't know if it was this that gave me the confidence to do it, but this was so significant. So I said, let's go to this restaurant again. One more time, for old time's sake. And let's hope that the fortune is just as good this time as it was the first time that we went there, right? So that's what we're going to do next week for Mother's Day.
In true DSP fashion, something worked once. Let's milk that motherfucker dry. We got one good fortune from this place. Let's go back and see if we can get another one. This dude never learns.
And so
Ah.
because of that, this restaurant is kind of far away. So I don't know what time I'm going to be back. I'll probably be able to do the weekend preview. I don't know what time.
Oh, thank
but I don't know
God.
if I'm going to be able to do a second
I'll be
stream
able to sleep if
gameplay.
I didn't see
But
the
more than
weekend
likely What you're
preview.
going to see is that, say, Monday, Tuesday, leading into Wednesday when my girlfriend is visiting, more of the Bound by Fire, because I'm going to be playing it Friday. Saturday will be co-op.
Oh, I wonder
Sunday
if we
will
can hear
probably be the
Leanna
first
in those
stream, and then
videos.
maybe Monday, Tuesday, we'll try to finish off the game. Maybe balance it with one or two other things. Maybe, again, Final
Unless I
Fantasy, if I
misheard
haven't
him.
beaten it yet. We'll see what's happening with all that stuff. Maybe I'll take some time to film some reviews.
Let's
Maybe we'll
go.
do more MLB. It all depends. So the rough idea for this week, I'll summarize it because this has been a long week in preview, and I apologize for that. Tonight, Daylight. Tomorrow, Final Fantasy X and Child of Light.
This is kind of insulting
Tuesday,
to his audience.
MLB
Let me tell you
14,
the
show,
schedule I could have gave
and
you, but the one
DLC
the one you
for
couldn't listen
Outlast.
to. This quick
Wednesday,
one. Listen to
shorter
this.
First stream because I have an important meeting to attend at 4 p.m. The first stream will probably be MLB. Maybe it'll be more of the DLC. Who knows? Second stream is going to be whatever I need to do, you know, based off of how I did on Tuesday with those two games.
There you go.
Wednesday, first stream might be MLB The Show. It might be something else. We'll have to see, but it will be gameplay. And we're going to have Hate Live at night. Friday, because that was Thursday. Friday, Bound by Flame, first stream. Oblivion, second stream. Saturday, Smart Guys and Co-op. Give me your feedback on what you want to see.
Give me the
Kevin and I play
feedback.
Co-op, all right? Because time is running out. Sunday,
Damn.
a shorter first stream, probably Bound by Flame. And then I'm going to dinner with my mom for Mother's Day at this Asian
My
restaurant.
mom. Asian restaurant.
All right, and then probably the weekend preview. Monday and Tuesday, probably more Bound by Flame, balance from MLB. That's what to expect for the next week. A crazy week, a lot of content juggling around, a lot
So
of things
crazy.
going on. There will be a new DSP Tries It this week, by the way, so keep your eyes and ears open for when I update my schedule on the KingOfHate.com's homepage. There will be a new one this week, and that's really where we're going with this week, okay?
All right.
All right.
Take a sip. Mighty sip.
That is it. Thank you very much,
Let's
everyone,
go.
for watching. I'm going to end the weekend preview, upload it, and jump right into Daylight. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you for gameplay this week. I hope you'll join me for the new games. If you like the NBA playthrough, you're probably going to like the MLB playthrough. At least I hope so. Hope the sports aren't so horribly different that you hate it and you don't watch it.
No.
But I like baseball, and I know more about it than the NBA, so maybe it'll be even a little better. I don't know. That is it. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night.
He didn't want to leave. He was stalling the fuck out. I like the dead air we get at the very end. And then you get nothing, just that. DSP. Oh, it already kicked over. Never mind. I'm thinking the video didn't kick over to the next video. This is his beginning. This guy. Another intro he doesn't use for whatever reason.
Teleportation. Headshots. Goddamn. Bullshit. Okay, dude.
Yeah. We just redo
All right,
that.
hello everybody. DSP here. Today is Sunday, May 11th, 2014, and welcome to the weekend preview for a very special week, a different week than the usual
Oh,
week
shit.
you'd expect from me,
Special.
which is why I wanted to do this weekend preview, and I hope that you will spread the word about the very different schedule that's going to go on this week, because it is out of the norm, even for a schedule that I would normally do when I'm taking time off to spend with my girlfriend. It's different than that this
Uh-oh.
time around, okay?
Why is it move? Oh, it's moving. Duh.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, first of all, today was kind of a different day, a wacky day, right?
All
Earlier
right.
today, I did a Bound by Flame stream that I did for about 2.5 hours. I had some technical difficulties during the
Oh,
stream,
no.
but the good news is I finally pinpointed the problem that has been causing pixelization in my videos.
What
If
you
you've
got?
seen recent playthroughs such as Lego The Hobbit, if you saw Assassin's Creed Black Flag last year, if you watched some of the MLB The Show videos recently, you may have noticed that there was pixelization in the videos in certain instances, but not
No.
others. And you may say, this is so weird. For like 10 parts here, it was pixely, and then when I watched again, there was none in the next several parts. It doesn't make sense. What I've basically found out is this. There's something going on with my capture software called XSplit.
Oh
What
God.
happens in XSplit is I set it to do a certain amount of bit rate, which means the amount of
Oh God.
information, basically, that's pumping through a video. And I set it to a
Computer
certain
DSP.
amount, and it's
Ugh.
supposed to stay within that parameter.
Gross.
What I found is that in the videos that get incredibly pixelated, I go and look at the videos, and that reading is off the chart. Like, it didn't matter
It's off the
that I said
chart.
it to be a certain amount. It just exploded, and there's way too much data in those videos, and it's just destroying the videos.
There you go.
I don't know what's
Too
going
much
on.
data in the
Searched
videos.
online, and unfortunately, I have to say this with XSplit. There's too many people saying too many things because everyone's trying to use a different setup, and no one has any consistent answers on anything.
Oh, that's why he
Looks
hates
like I can
PC.
do
Or
is if I'm
one of the
noticing
reasons
the
he's like,
videos
oh,
are
everyone
extra
doesn't know what to
pixely,
do.
I
You
can
got all these
restart
pieces that are hooked
XSplit,
up to
and
it.
seems to fix the problem. Okay, so what I'll say is this:
What you
the
got?
next several weeks, months, if you notice that I'm doing a playthrough and it's very pixely, let me know, and I will, if I'm on stream, try to reset the software. If I'm not on stream and you're watching it on YouTube, just still let me know. And if I know,
Still
I'll say,
let him
okay,
know.
next time I'll be sure to test it
Hit him
before
up,
we
dog.
start and see if I need to restart XSplit or see what the hell's going on. Because I don't know what causes it. It seems to happen mid-recording, which is very, very odd. Okay? Okay. So, that was earlier today. Then I went on break. I went and spent some time with my parents for Mother's Day. We went to a delicious dinner out.
Oh, it's the next day. Let's go. What do we do?
A restaurant that we've gone to many times before
Oh,
for holidays and stuff. Probably will be the last time that I'll be going there. Since
the fortune cookie place.
And now I'm home and we're doing the weekend preview.
Oh, he just
And
went.
after the
Big
weekend
ups.
Preview, I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then that is it for today. No second gameplay stream, because tonight I need to work on some really important stuff, getting information together for my mortgage broker, who needs to send this to the underwriter so I can get the mortgage to buy my new home, which, by the way, I'm supposed to be closing on this within 2 weeks. So hopefully they can get this all together and going.
He needs his house.
So that we can actually close
He ain't fucking around.
schedule, okay? So, I have too much to do tonight, and I said I will take some personal time tonight to not do a second stream and to work on that. Today, though, there was a shitload of videos that went live on YouTube.
Oh,
We
shit.
had a batch of Bound by Flame, and there was a very large batch of MLB The Show. So if you are keeping up on that playthrough, a lot of people are telling me they're loving it. It's different. It's refreshing to see me play a sports game like that. The videos are now up to date on YouTube because tomorrow, so let's move into tomorrow, there is going to be more MLB.
Yeah,
One
you don't
last
even
thing,
have to
there
like really
also
know that
is
much
the,
stuff. Like
Spider-Man
it can
video
hold your
game,
hand, even if like you do
co-op
run into a
gameplay from
problem. Usually you
yesterday
can
that I did with
figure it
John
out
Rambo. That's the
kind of
arcade
quickly.
Video game of Spider-Man that was released in arcades in 1991. And also we did about 40 minutes of this really old arcade game called Rampage, where you play as 3 giant monsters a la King Kong or Godzilla, destroying a city
A la
and
King
fighting
Kong or
monsters. It's a really
Godzilla.
classic
Big ups.
arcade game that was very popular during the 1980s. If you want to give those videos a look, I did add them to the final co-op playlist week 5. This is the 5th week. Now there's only 4 more weeks left of in-person co-op before I move on to Connecticut and I head out to Washington, okay?
He was given playlists like super special names back then. So instead of like where you'd get like the final 5 co-ops.
Videos a look. I
What are
did
they
add
called?
them to the final co-op playlist week 5. This is the
Yo, 5! It was number 5 of that series. Let's go.
And I head out to Washington. Okay?
Oh man.
Tomorrow, what to expect? Well, boom. First stream tomorrow. I deliver. People have been
Burn the
watching
house down.
for
How?
MLB The Show is first stream tomorrow. Okay. Now, one thing I need to let everyone know.
Uh-oh.
It's going to start a little bit on the later side. Let me explain why. I actually have a real estate agent coming out
Hey,
to
see?
the condo. My condo here tomorrow at
Remember when I told you he will just fucking tell you to flex on you? Great pause, by the way. Here it is. It was the fucking stupid realtor lady. I think he flexes on her, not in this one, but like after she comes over. He's like, she was jealous that I play video games and am buying a house. And he had this look on his face, probably.
2 p.m.
2
Coming
p.m.
here, he's going to do a quick walkthrough.
Oh, he?
As
No, it's a
incredibly
she,
messy
dude.
as this place
I don't
is,
think he knows
he
yet.
just wants to see
It's a
what's
she.
in the place. Oh, there's a bar. Okay, there's appliances.
It's a
He
she.
wants to walk through the place and see it once quickly. Okay.
Maybe this is why he
So
flexed
that he
on
can
her.
do what's called a market analysis. He wants to see an estimated value of what this condo is worth if I'm going to put it on the market, which I am.
guys
Very
are-
shortly.
And you, sir,
Selling this place.
are you waiting to
Signing this
receive
tomorrow.
my lit
Day
penis?
of demon
Now,
goodness.
get your hands off me.
Good stuff.
That was an interesting mix. Big ups Kokichi. Big ups John. Welcome to the stream.
PM. Now, it could be as quick as 5 minutes, or he may have lots of questions for me.
We
about the
are
evening. I don't
watching
know
some
what's gonna
old
be.
weekend
So,
previews. Anything that was like a pre-stream or a weekend preview. It had preview in the title. I put it in the stupid playlist.
MLB The Show. So There will be a short delay. It's not going to start at 2
And we
p.m.
watched
like it
a
usually does. As soon as
DSP
this guy is
copied
done, I'll be on the stream
creepypasta
with
that
the
someone
show,
made like
okay?
in 2015
And that's gonna be a
about
standard
Banjo
first stream going to
Kazooie.
around
This is
7
how you
p.m.
don't play,
Eastern
kinda.
Daylight
It was
Time.
weird.
By the way, I am going to start saying Eastern Daylight Time again because apparently Eastern Standard Time is outdated or something. I don't know. I used to
What?
always say that, and now people are saying no, it's EDT, not EST. So fine, EDT. 7 p.m. We'll be stopping that, and then the second stream tomorrow night will be more bound by Flang. And this is going to be a critical stream.
Bye, Blugo.
Because during this stream, I'm going to decide whether or not at some point I want to continue this playthrough, or if I'm going to say that's enough, the game's not working.
I thought it was gonna be
it's
someone
not
that
playing.
I didn't know
Now,
before. I didn't know it was the
it's
dude who
interesting
did that
because the game picked up
video.
today. I actually had 2 big boss fights, and now we've moved
I had
on to
like I like finding
locations.
videos where it's like
The
run
gameplay,
random,
they've been
like a
changing up a
person who
bit,
just makes like a
which is nice,
random
but at the
DSP
same
video,
time,
and they just have
I
one.
know
That's my
getting
favorite
an
one.
audience simply because
Just some
there's
random
so
dude
many
popping off
mainstream
about
media
DSP
candid,
from like
oh, it
9
sucks,
years
it's not
ago
made
are
by
the
a mainstream
best.
studio, and it plays like 100 other games. It's true. It does play like a lot of other games, like The Witcher 2, like Dragon Age. Doesn't mean that it's bad. I just don't know if it's gonna be good. Right now, it's okay.
Oh, no.
The voice acting's poor, but the graphics are okay. The gameplay's decent. Nothing amazing yet. I don't know if it's gonna get better. I want to see. So this stream tomorrow night is gonna be the critical stream.
Yeah,
for the
they're like
game.
Sammy
From that
Samosas,
point
the one
forward,
and
I will
dones.
play it in a future date after my time off. If I'm really not digging it by the end of that, if we're just
Yeah, the
game,
freaking
I may
voodoo
just cut
dude.
the playthrough short. And it's kind of interesting because this may be one of the very few times.
Big up, Jack Skelton.
okay,
Welcome to the stream. We were watching some old
one of the very
anything
few
that had
times in the history
preview
of
in
me
it.
doing playthroughs that the
While I
playthrough
finished up
probably
some
isn't gonna
assets
even
for
make
a
enough or get
project
enough
I'm working
attention
on.
or pay enough to pay for the game. The game was $50.
No.
And so far, the playthrough's views are kind of
Oh,
very
God.
good.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if that's even going to break even or pay for the video game, which is pretty damn poor in my opinion. I think.
And I believe at this time, DSP was doing what was known as a view quit, where if a video didn't get like 1,000 views when he uploaded it, well, at least the VOD, when he uploaded the VOD, if it didn't get like 1,000 views, he wouldn't finish the playthrough. It happened to like Transistor and whatever Madden game came out that same year. And then there was one more, but there was like 3 of them that people had named.
What up, G?
Oh shit, what up, Roach Bait? Hopefully your day's going good.
Really, it's rare, few and far between.
Yeah, whatever games came out like around that time, that's when he was doing the like 1,000 views. He would quit it. Fred mentioned it in the one of the SOKs I was listening
that may be
to.
the end of it. That's gonna be tomorrow night. All right. Tuesday. What did they?
Oh,
do
shit,
on
Tuesday.
Wait do you guys hear this? First of all, the return of Final Fantasy X and the conclusion of Final Fantasy X.
Oh, shit.
Will be this Tuesday on first stream. So for those of you who've been following the playthrough,
Which Final Fantasy is the one? Because they all kind of blend together to me after Final Fantasy VIII. Is the one that he watched. I forget which one is he watched the ending. Is that the Lightning? One of the Lightning ones? Because I know there was 2 with Lightning. But I can't remember which one is the one where he just said fuck it and said I'm watching that. He watched someone else's ending. Turn Dave up. I don't know if it's the player that's putting him down. I thought I had him
Phil
up.
did real well. Is he going to continue on? Yes, it's going to conclude on Tuesday. And what you guys don't know is that for the past week, I have been grinding off camera in this game, in the Omega Ruins. My characters have become incredibly strong. To the
Let's
point
go.
where
He's
I was
grinding.
actually able to get some of the celestial weapons. I was able to go get the celestial weapons for Orin. We went and I went and basically grinded and killed a ton of the enemies and captured them throughout the world. And I was able to get the sigil that I needed to turn Orin's rusty sword into the Masamune.
Yeah, pretty much put him up against the wall and was like, yo, who doesn't get views is getting shot. And go to bed, guy with 2 names. You were complaining earlier about people not going to bed. And now here you are.
Line is, and I'll tell you this right now. The Chocobo race in Final Fantasy X, which you need to beat.
Oh, alright, so
and get
Final
a 0
Fantasy...
second
No,
timing
I asked
in
it.
order to get
I'm an idiot.
Titus's
I'm thinking
or
he's
Titus's
DSP is
or
answering
Titus's,
my
what the fuck
question.
his name
God damn
is.
it.
His celestial weapon is complete and utter luck. Because the race is randomly generated where the balloons will be, where you need to collect to get the better time, and where the fucking obstacles come at you. It's completely fucking random. So to give you some perspective, when I tried to do this race last week, I was flipping out. I was raging. This is bullshit. It's so random. Look, every time it's different, right? And it's true. Every time I did the race, it was different. I did it for about 20 minutes. And I said, fuck this. I'm not doing it.
He's not doing it.
Last night, I shit you guys not. I did it 3 times. On the 3rd attempt, the balloons were on almost a perfectly fucking straight line. So right off the bat, I said, race. I said, balloon, 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 balloon. Made the turn. Oh, look, all the balloons here in a line too. Balloon, balloon, balloon. Oh, here comes a bird. Went wide around it. And then I just made a ditch for the finish line. 0 seconds. So it's completely random bullshit. There's no skill involved. It's just tedious patience because it's a randomly generated race and it's bullshit.
He don't want to do it.
That's not how fucking games should be made. But keep in mind the game's very old, okay?
Oh.
But anyway, I did it. I beat the race. Didn't record it because it's fucking stupid anyway. So I'm going to have Titus's, whatever the fuck his name is, I'm going to have his weapon as well. Tonight, I'm probably going to try to get Riku's weapon. And once I have those 4, I'm done. Because I'll tell you right now, Lulu is completely worthless in the end game.
Oh.
Because Yuna can do everything she can do better.
Okay.
It's just sad but true. Lulu
there you go.
becomes a worthless character in the end game.
Worthless. All you Lulu waifus out there, get out.
100 blitzball games to get his stupid overdrives and eventually his weapons. Screw that. It's too time consuming. And no one likes fucking Kimari anyway. So I'm going to have 4 celestial weapons, 4 characters who can break the damage limit. That should be enough to beat the game. And I'm going to be taking on the Dark Aeons. I'm going to attempt it. I don't know if I'm going to be successful. I do have right now a weapon that has a first attack property. So no matter what, I will get the first attack. Even if they usually do an amazing insta-kill attack on everyone, I should be able to attack first. I don't know how well I'm going to do it. I'm going to attempt the Dark Aeons come Tuesday. And then we're just going to do the... Well, I'm probably going to do the Omega Ruins first, then the Dark Aeons, and then the end of the game. That's my plan for Tuesday. So it's the total endgame content of Final Fantasy X coming on Tuesday for you. I've put a massive amount of time into this so I could do it right, and I hope that we can at the least beat the Omega Ruins in the game. If I beat a Dark Aeon or 2, great. If I can't, oh well. But we're going to give it a good old college try this Tuesday. All right?
Let's go, college tries.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, Tuesday night, how better to leave you guys, right, before a time off than with an amazing new episode of The Walking Dead Season 2. It's coming out on Tuesday, and I'm doing it as my second stream on Tuesday. The last bit of gameplay that I'm leaving you with before my time off. So that's amazing, right? I cannot wait to do it. I hope that you're going to be there Tuesday night.
You're going to love it.
On stream.
It's going to be godlike.
Okay? Now,
and then wait till he rewatches it.
Even though starting Wednesday I'm going to be at personal time off, because I'm doing all these the stream of Bound by Flame that I did earlier today, I haven't uploaded those videos yet. That's going to probably be tomorrow. The longer stream of MLB that I'm doing tomorrow, I'm probably not going to upload all those tomorrow. Those will be split into 2. The stream of Final Fantasy X probably will not be all tomorrow. I'm going to split that into 2. So you're talking about 2 to 3 sessions of potential gameplay that's going to be uploaded at a different time, so you can shift that later into the week. So maybe I'll have videos for Wednesday, videos for Thursday, maybe even some videos for Friday.
DSP thinking about you when you can watch his videos.
You won't be left hanging for a week.
You won't be hanging. You'll have great content.
To Seattle for a week and a half, there wasn't a lot of videos. This time there should be a hell of a lot more videos. Now,
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something to drink. 2 seconds.
Okay. There will be a new episode of DSP Tries It this week. It is a new pizza that I tried. I saw an advertisement for it on TV. I said, okay. I've tried these before. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about this one. You're going to see what I have to say about this new pizza this week. That DSP Tries It comes out this week. But also, starting Wednesday, my girlfriend and I are going to be spending time together. We are going to be documenting all of the places that we usually frequent when she visits. So for 2 years, my girlfriend's been visiting me here in Connecticut, and we've been doing all this stuff in Connecticut. We want to share that stuff with you guys and kind of make a final Southwestern CT bucket list for those of you who may be coming to Southwest Connecticut at some point in your life. You'll be able to check out the stuff that we really enjoy, whether it's the places we frequently shop, the restaurants we frequently eat at, the local zoo, which I haven't really done any videos of in years, but you know, the malls, the sights, the sounds, the things that we love to do. We're going to share with you guys, quite honestly, for the first time, because we never did that. We always kind of kept that private, because let's face it, let's be honest here. I knew that if I did make videos of that stuff, that someone would, oh, Phil goes to that restaurant, let me see if I can find him. You know what I mean? There's people that are like that. They think that, oh my God, he's someone who makes videos on the internet. I gotta go out of my way to try to meet him in real life when he's trying to have dinner. And I understand that you might want to meet and greet and shake my hand and say hi. That's different than these people who try to stalk me down and do weird stuff, okay? So that's why I never really did that stuff before. This is basically the final visit for my girlfriend. It's gonna be the final time that I'm going to a lot of these places, so we're gonna do it. Okay, so that's going to be this week, starting on Wednesday and probably every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to have some videos of places we're going, and that's going to be uploaded to my vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs, all week. I'm also going to see if my girlfriend wants to do the same thing with her camera, and if she does, we can upload to her channel as well, depending on, you know, what video she takes. So it's going to be neat. It's going to be fun. It's going to be different. You're going to have a week of gameplay paired with a week of entertaining vlogs that we hope that we entertain you with, and it should be good. It should be neat. We should be neat. And it's the kind of the last hurrah. It really is the reality check that this is the last time my girlfriend Leanna will be coming here.
Oh God,
and
Leanna.
A week with me, because the next time she's here, it's time to move. Her stuff will be coming in from Pennsylvania, sitting here on the side of my room until the movers come and they move all our shit out. And that's gonna be it. That's all she wrote. Pretty crazy,
that's it.
huh?
There you go.
It is. It's pretty crazy.
Did he talk about meeting Leanna's family before they moved or left?
That's pretty much
this is my knowledge.
Guys, 2 full days.
He only met the
variety of
moms.
Content, continuing and ending playthroughs. New episode of Walking Dead and vlogging all week. Now, just so you guys know,
no, it was a meaningful move,
no
robust.
Preview next week because I'm going to be busy with all that stuff. What I may do. Is I may do a vlog style, like maybe something like this. Maybe it will be a weekend preview, but it's not going to be Sunday. It'll be Monday.
He just said there wouldn't be whatever, DSP. He'll just make shit up and then go back on it like 2 seconds later. There's not going to be a weekend preview. Duh, you fucking idiot. Alright, maybe there'll be one. Maybe.
One digital release that's actually made by the same studio that made Bastion, which I'm really excited for because I liked Bastion a lot a few years ago. Nice indie game. Balanced with more co-op with Rambo and other stuff. There's going to be an episode of Ask the King that week.
Rambo
there's a lot going on next week too that I want you guys to know about. Not that I just come back, oh, by the way, I'm playing 3 new games today, and you're like, what? I didn't even know what was happening. So that's going to be the weekend preview for next week.
Oh, I didn't even know. DSP's back.
This is probably the last time that a lot of you will be watching a vlog until I return from time off. Fan art. I want to say, first of all, thank you to anyone who's been submitting fan art. The fan art's been great. Okay.
Yo, is he gonna complain about it? Wait.
For montages.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Breaks, for all kinds of things. For my website, thekingofhate.com's homepage. When I paste the newest playthroughs up on the homepage that it cycles through, I use the fan art there too. You guys have done a great job. It's been stupendous. There was a great one. A fan of mine, and I apologize because I said him on Twitter. It's actually a she. Made an awesome time-lapse video of her drawing a picture of me in MLB The Show 14.
What?
And I tweeted about it. Check it out if you haven't had a chance to check that out.
Yeah.
You guys have done great, and I want to say thank you because that really means something. That you guys are taking the time out to do something like that. It means that you're really engrossed in the content. You're appreciating what's going on. You want to be part of the.
I don't know, but he said it was MLB. Try MLB 13 maybe.
Next week.
Or MLB 14.
Because
this is
The Show 14.
Oh, there you go. MLB The Show 14.
Check it out if you haven't had a chance to check that out. But you guys have done great, and I want to say thank you.
But I guarantee you, MLB 14 The Show. But I can guarantee you, if there's a video, it got privated. It got privated. No way.
I apologize because I said him on Twitter. It's actually a she.
It was a lady. Oh no.
Video of her drawing a picture of me in MLB The Show 14, and it looked amazing. And I tweeted about it. Check it out if you haven't had a chance to check that out. But you guys have done great, and I want to say thank you.
Done great.
That really means something. That you guys are taking the time out to do something like that. It means that you're really engrossed in the content. You're appreciating.
Big ups, Roderick. Welcome to the stream.
Dark Side plus. I don't even want to know what.
Now, what I want to say is this: next week. As I said. Not this week coming up, but the week after, when I come off of time off, there's 3
DSP's about to move, and he's getting hyped.
Wants to start on fan art for the following games.
Let's go.
Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Giving the orders.
3 and Transistor. Those are the 3 games I'll be checking out when I get back from my time off. Please post that fan art on the forums, thekingofhate.com.
Oh, maybe one of those games he just named was one of the games that he quit too.
Under there, there's a
he just said Transistor. So this is before he started quitting them.
Please post
or around
the
time he started doing it.
A week and a half to work on it. Very appreciative of everyone.
But I didn't recognize any of those game names. Just Transistor.
from my time off. Okay, everybody? All right, that is it for the weekend preview. Everyone have a good night. Thank you very much. I'm off to work on mortgage stuff, boring, tedious stuff you don't
Did he
need
go
to know
down
about.
again? Yeah, he did go
Thank you for
down again. I
listening.
don't know
I
why.
will see you guys
It's not
for new
me
gameplay tomorrow. I'm very
messing
excited.
with that.
Hope to see you then.
And I don't
Peace
have
out. See
anything
you later.
that should be messing with sound audio. Because all I have is just the... Because I'm doing one screen, so I can... Because I only can draw, like, with the tablet, I only can draw with one screen. If I try to do two screen, I get super, like, delayed reaction from the tablet. And it's just terrible. Well, let me see. It just started over. Did it go down again? I think it did. I think the player resets to a normal audio bounce.
Everything seems to be good. Everyone, I'm just shaking off the cobwebs because number one,
Uh-oh.
I totally misclicked the wrong thing and it loaded it was weird.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
What did he do? What did he do? Okay. What happened?
I totally misclicked the wrong thing and it loaded it was weird. Sorry, everyone. I'm just shaking off the cobwebs because
No,
one,
player
coming back from
resets
time
when it
off.
goes to the next
Number
video
two,
when
I
it's...
just did a
Because it's in the
pre-stream,
pop-out
which I
right
knew was
now.
gonna be
So I could shrink it and have...
Right in the middle of doing it, I shit you
and
not,
see it on the side.
a fuse popped in
Oh.
my fuse box and
Yo!
everything turned off, including my internet, and I was like, what do I do now? But luckily I was able to reset it. Everything seems to be good now. Whew.
There you go.
What a pre-stream. Check it out if you didn't see it. But anyway, the weekend preview, which is what we're all here for, ladies and gentlemen. And what a week this is going to be, coming back from time off. This is officially the beginning of the final month of gaming here in this condo in
Oh,
Connecticut.
shit. Look at him
After
sell
this.
this.
This month, that's it. It's done. I'm moving officially to Washington State. And it's going to be great. I'm going to have my own office. We're not going to have interrupting noises like the air conditioner anymore. We're going to have...
Wrong. We can hear the air
I'm going
conditioner.
to try to get a green screen set up in there eventually. It's going to have a PC, dedicated PC setup where I have dual monitors, where eventually I can do the direct capture and face cam and stuff with PC.
He needed dual PCs to do face cam in 2014.
I've got quite a lot of stuff planned. New series, just tons of stuff planned after the move. But the thing is, we have to get past the move first. And, of course, a month of tour setup, getting all the equipment, everything in there that I need, getting the house working, and focusing on actually selling this place before we can get there, all right? So up front, I want to say thank you.
He had no
very understanding of all
interest in selling the condo as soon as he moved.
Phone calls and emails and all kinds of things that I need to...
I think he really wanted his
breaks
parents to
during
do that.
streams, or the fact that here I had time off, and you guys are understanding of that. Thank
Time
you very
off
much for
again?
that. I very, very much
You're
appreciate
welcome,
you
Phil.
guys.
You're very welcome.
Understand what kind of a tumultuous time, but an exciting time this is in my life right now.
He's excited. He's
So as
hyped.
of
He's
today,
feeling
it's the
it.
beginning of a month marathon of content. And boy, did stuff happen while I was gone this past week.
Oh, boy.
A lot of stuff that we'll discuss later on, because especially this week I have Ask the King coming up. I think a lot of good stuff can be hashed out with Ask the King later this week.
Probably
okay?
not.
But
Oh.
what you guys want to know is, what am I doing this week, right? I'm coming back. It's a crazy week with multiple new releases, lots of stuff going on. So here's how I'm going to tackle it. All right.
You know what would be a fucking
Okay.
crazy playlist?
First of all,
Just make a playlist out
tomorrow,
of channel
big day.
updates,
Well, actually, I should talk about tonight. I'm an idiot.
weekend
Tonight, big
previews,
night.
Ask the
I'm doing a weekend
Kings,
preview. As soon as I finish, I'm
and
gonna set up, we're gonna do
weekend
MLB,
review. Just like the
14 shows
all the
tonight for
updates
multiple
from
hours.
all the
I'm gonna try to cram in
channels.
2.5
That'd be a
hours of
fucking
new
insane
MLB content for you
playlist.
guys. Live on stream tonight. I'm craving it. I haven't played it for a week.
Oh,
I'm
it's craving.
craving the
Let's go.
game
Well,
because I
we're
like it
craving.
so much. I want to play it
We're
more.
crack
Alright,
fiend.
that's
Let's go.
tonight.
Craven.
Tomorrow, we got 3 new releases. Yeah, I know. 3 new releases out of nowhere after, all these months of having very slow
Just listening to
releases.
this guy talk
Got a lot
about
going
dumb
on.
shit. It'd be
Yeah.
just dumb video after
Wolfenstein
dumb
New Order,
video.
brand new Wolfenstein FPS game that's coming out. We've got Drakengard 3, a action RPG style game, and
Oh, shit.
we've got Transistor, which is a game that was made by the same dev team that made the indie game Bastion years ago. They're back with a new game, which
They're
didn't
back?
like.
Oh, shit.
I really enjoyed Bastion. It was actually one of the few indie games that I played back then. Back then I was more about the mainstream, and I kind of ignored the
Back
indie
then.
games.
Oh, wait.
I really liked.
Wait a minute.
So, we got 3 games to juggle this week. And you guys
Wait a minute.
Back then I was more about the mainstream, and I
Is he always pretending to be an indie lover? Oh yeah, I'm always into indies. I used to be mainstream back then. No.
I played that one and I really liked it. So we got 3 games to juggle this week. And you gotta say, well, how are you gonna handle this, Phil? How is it gonna go down? Well,
Yeah,
tomorrow,
tell us, Phil.
Excuse me. In the morning, you know,
All right.
around,
Yeah, I
it'll probably
agree.
be
In the
around,
morning would
you
be
know,
good.
Later morning, obviously. I'm not gonna get up crack of dawn.
No, of course not.
I'm
You're
gonna be
fucking
heading out to
lazy.
GameStop and picking up these games.
Let's go.
And after that, when I get home, I'll be doing an unboxing of the 2 ones that I physically have copies of, which are going to be Wolfenstein: The New Order and Drakengard 3. I'll explain a little bit about my background with those games. By the way,
Oh, God.
I'll say this up front because people have been complaining. I don't know why, because I've been talking about it for weeks. Release day unboxing very shortly is going to change.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
going to be called release day unboxing anymore. It's going to be called game day.
Oh,
Because
God.
there's not a lot to unbox anymore with these games unless you're getting the collector's editions. So instead of that, what
The
I'll
real
do
reason he
is
doesn't do it
a digital
anymore.
release of a game is on a release day, which is Tuesday.
Game day.
Explaining to you what games I'll be playing for the week, my background with those games, and how I'll be handling those for the week.
I don't think he made any videos called Game Day. Now they go look.
There's
No.
not much to unbox anymore, okay? Excuse me. I am very much suffering from allergies. It is incredibly high pollen levels here in Connecticut, so I apologize if I sound like I'm bleh, okay? So, Wolfenstein: The New Order. Well, first of all, we're going to do a release day unboxing.
We're going to release day unbox it.
Tomorrow will be Wolfenstein: The New Order. I can't promise you exactly when it will start, but I will let you know on Twitter what's going on and when I'm ready to start that. I'm playing that on PS4, by the way.
That's the only thing that saves me listening to him, is I like to imagine him as a businessman pointing to, like, calendars. Like his gaming calendar, but it's like a calendar that has, like, his stupid charts on it. And it has like Wolfenstein on there, and, like, projected, like, views. I like to think of him as like that. I want to put his head on, like, a dude that's, like, doing, like, business pitch body language. Like that, and just put, like, these random stupid video game stuff. Yeah. Like a late night, fucking, yeah, infomercial dude. Like when they try to sell you the knife, and then they do the, like, they pretend to try to cut the knife. They try to pretend to cut something with the knife, but they're doing it wrong. They're, like, holding the blade in their hand and trying to cut shit. You think you're really dumb.
Wednesday. First stream, more than likely will be more Wolfenstein, especially if I'm liking it. If not, what if I'm not liking Wolfenstein? Well, then maybe it'll be Drakengard. What if I'm not liking Drakengard? Then it could be Transistor, all right? But the goal is, over the course of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to play a hearty helping of each of these games, okay? At least get a good dose of each one heading into the weekend, possibly even beating one, okay?
Nice,
So,
snort.
the 2 streams on Tuesday and Wednesday will be those games. Thursday, my first stream is going to be Ask the King. This is the series where you guys ask me questions.
Great.
Via email,
Explain it.
via Twitter, via the website, thekingofhate.com, and the forums is the main place where you should be posting up your questions. Please post up questions over there. That episode is this Thursday. First stream. It's going to be a good one. I'm sure there's going to be, with all the stuff that happened.
All
that
the
was on
stuff.
Time Off. My God, all the rumors about going around with Twitch and YouTube and all this stuff. There's going to be tons of questions to ask me. So ask them.
No,
And,
maybe in this timeline he'll like
Second stream again
Drakengard. It
will
has
be
a
one
cool
of those
name,
games
Drakengard.
Of the new games. And then Friday, first stream will be one of the new games. And then Friday night, returning after a 2-week.
What's returning?
It's been 2 weeks since the last time I played it. Will be Oblivion. Elder Scrolls
Shit.
4 Oblivion on
Get hype, mark it on your calendar.
Friday night.
Oblivion.
Okay? Saturday, John Rambo will be here.
Oh shit.
Smart Guys and Co-op. This is week 4 of the big
Put the hand up for it.
Means after this
Let
week,
him
there's only
know.
3 weeks left.
Yo,
He'll be here,
Extra Dome.
Okay? Week 4. He'll be here in person. We'll be doing co-op. We have not discussed what it will be yet. It may be indie
Look
games.
at him
It may
selling
be
this.
that
Look at the
role-playing
show.
game people wanted us to play. It may be more crazy stuff like
Look
we
at
did,
this
like
dude
Trials of
go.
Or another crazy arcade
Yo,
game.
just
We don't
in
know
the
what it's gonna be,
mode.
but we promise it's going to be good. Please be here.
Not
Again,
skipping a
love
beat for
the
selling
first
this.
co-op that John and I have done
Not
since
one
2010.
snort
We don't
either.
wanna
Holy
hear not
shit.
Okay.
There we go. End it with a snort. Sell it to you and then snort on you to
And then
finish the
Sunday,
deal. Like a
As you
handshake.
guys know, my Sundays are typically shorter days because I go out to dinner with my parents.
Nah, that's
so I'm so
that's
excited.
me,
So I'll
Jeff,
probably
that
do something on
turns
first
off the
stream, one of
rewind.
those 3
That way it
games,
doesn't get
shorter
people
first
lost
stream,
and I don't
2 to
get
3 hours.
confused when people
Maybe a
bring
mini
stuff up
stream at
and I
night,
forget we
maybe
watched
weekend
something.
preview, we'll have to see. And then Monday will again be me finishing up everything I've been doing this week with those 3 new games. And the thing is, I have no idea how long the games are. I have no idea if there's going to be a game that's just a stinker that none of us like and maybe we don't want to continue playing it. Unfortunately, we had that with Bound by Flame a couple weeks back. And by all means, I'm telling you right now, pretty much that playthrough's done because people did not like it at all.
Oh, no.
Hey,
yeah, he only played like
mediocre.
29, or made 29
Shit.
videos of Bound by
I don't see any
Flame.
reason to
But it
continue
looked like a
with all these great new
fucking,
games coming out
like an
soon.
I think it's in the
So,
my MMO folder
Next
for
Monday
him?
we'll be finishing up whatever
Or something.
we
No, it's on its
next
own
week is the
playlist. But it's
big
like a
week
weird,
with Watch Dogs,
like
Mario
Xbox
Kart 8,
MMO.
Watch Dogs is getting
I
a
believe
midnight
it's the
release
game I
available
think it
GameStop.
is. They only did like
If you go
29
to
videos
attend
of it.
It's basically going to be the last
But I did want to
release
watch it.
ever that I'm attending in Connecticut, which means there'll be a
Oh,
special
shit.
midnight, well, not exactly midnight, but a late night stream with
Of
an
what?
unboxing because I got the collector's edition. I'm going to be playing the game late at night into the wee hours of the morning. It's the last time I'm doing that in Connecticut.
Oh,
So,
sorry,
Watch
hang on.
Dogs
I
is
got.
gonna be a
Oh,
huge
Watch
rollout.
Dogs.
It's
All right,
gonna
thank
be on
God. I didn't know what
next
the fuck he was
week. I'll
talking
give you more
about.
details about that in next week's Weekend Preview, okay? Now, before I sign off,
Oh,
a couple things that I want to mention, including
What
a
you got?
huge announcement that is now allowing me to do something I wanted to definitively do before I left Connecticut.
oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Visit T's
big
grave?
announcement is that Ultra Street Fighter 4,
Nope,
the
never
newest
mind.
installment of Street Fighter 4 that everyone's been waiting years
Not
for,
even close.
will be released the first week of June.
Street
digitally.
Fighter,
Expansion.
bitch.
It's going to be on June 3rd, which is Tuesday for PS3, and June 4th, which is Xbox 360, on Wednesday.
All right.
I will be getting that
Oh,
week.
all right,
That will be
cool.
part of my new content that week.
All
I
right.
will be tackling all the new characters and trying to learn the game that week.
Big
What
ups.
this means is that I am planning a special event. Right now, I'm tentatively setting it for June 14th, which is a Saturday.
June 14th.
Saturday that John
Yo.
will never be here for co-op.
June 14th.
Man, June 14th? All you haters better know, because Buster Bus is walking into that battle royal, busting 19 other skulls, bam, and walking out with those.
Let's go. June 14th. Big up. Oh, man.
And what I'm planning to do is a marathon.
We never got to the
event
gimmick. We gotta go back
from
and
the
I gotta go back
content.
and finish that.
We are going to be
The
playing games
damn
all
wrestling
day long.
gimmick.
And when I say we, how
We?
about myself, John Rambo? I'm going to try to get OJ. I'm going to try to get Howard. I'm going to try to get Joe. I'm going to try to get
Joe.
the old school guys who used to be by to play Street Fighter, like Justin, like
Who?
Drew, my
Drew.
old school friends from up in Massachusetts area. Nestor and Ed have expressed interest in driving down and possibly maybe even bringing some other people.
That would have been crazy if the dude Ed went there. If you don't know who Ed is the dude who's from Team of Hate that I like the most. The dude who wins and stands on chairs. Ed was gonna be there. That would have been insane. That dude would have told these dudes to hit the bricks and called them faggots. That dude was wild. That dude has no chill. I wish that dude went to the CT Throwdown. That shit would have been banned off YouTube. That dude is wild. I wish he went. That would have been the look on his face when that dude started wilding out on somebody. DSP would have like, uh-oh, Ed's on one again. Oh boy. He's busting out the N-word. Oh boy. I wish. Oh.
From my TGA days of Street Fighter, and we're gonna have one last fucking show.
Did he say anyone else was gonna go?
Guys
Ed?
who used to be by to play Street Fighter,
Who?
like Justin,
Justin,
like Drew,
no.
my old school friends from up in Massachusetts area, Nestor and Ed.
Oh, Nestor, so Corchado.
Have expressed interest in driving down and possibly maybe even bringing some other people from my TGA days of Street Fighter, and we're gonna have one last fucking show. We're gonna blow the roof off this motherfucker. We're gonna be playing.
Trying to
Street
think who else
Fighter
was at
4.
TGA.
We're
It's
gonna be
like the
playing
dudes
other
from
games. We're gonna be doing
Team
a
Hate,
marathon
like
stream. I'm gonna
Smooth
have a
Cat and all
webcam
them. But I'm
setup,
trying
so
to think
we're
who
gonna
was
be
in the
panning
Massachusetts
between
area.
this setup
I think
and
just
this
Ed
setup.
and
We're
Nestor,
playing
and then
Monaco.
maybe
We're gonna
Smooth
have
Cat.
food. We're
But
gonna
Smooth
have
Cat lived
beers.
like
We're gonna have
in the
fun.
same state as
It's a final
DSP
blowout
in Connecticut.
before I move on
So you don't
with
have to
my
drive
life
down.
in Washington State. We gotta have one last fucking explosive throwdown here in Connecticut. So the final CT throwdown.
Oh yeah, the final CT
The
Throwdown.
final CT
And Area Lord
throwdown
wanted to
is
go,
happening.
but he got
It's
cut.
probably going to be June 14th.
June
I don't wanna
14th.
100% promise everyone that date because I don't
Man.
know 100%. It's going to happen that date. But how awesome would that be? After all the years of content I put out, one last event where it's like old times, where we're all here together, bullshitting, having fun, playing games, making fun of each other, but just hanging out and being, you know, gamers. What we started
Being
out
gamers. Let's go.
We end it just like we finished it. I think that would be.
Let's go. End it like a,
So,
begin it
that's
like a
my
gamer.
idea.
End
I
it
hope
like
that
a
you guys
gamer.
enjoy it.
That sounds toxic.
And I really am dying to do it. I've not had a Street Fighter get together in so long, and just
Phil,
kind of
please.
coming out at this time is like the perfect.
He got his all my life
You know what
moment
I
when he
mean?
played
The
the stupid
perfect
fan
excuse to do it.
appreciation. He was being greedy.
And I think I'm going to do it. So, should be great. Hope that you guys will be able to attend. I will give you more details, as I haven't even told anyone about this yet. This is the first time I've
Area Lord thought he was in the,
contacting people in the area, like I said,
he's part of
people
the
that I know,
tribe, but he wasn't.
maybe want to, you know, come by and play games and hang out and just have fun here. One last time before I'm out of here. Moving on to
Bigger
West
and better
Coast
thing.
life, right?
West Coast
So that's
life.
coming up. Spread the word. I'm very
Spread the
excited.
fucking
I'm gonna
word.
get into Ultra Street Fighter 4 like crazy to try to learn the game before that event.
Oh,
So
get that checked out, Dave.
there you have it. Okay. So that is it for the weekend preview. What a week it is.
Hey, that's a quick
Jam-packed
one. Thank
with
you.
new games. Ask the King. Oblivion on Friday. One of the final co-op sessions with John Rambo ever on Saturday. All leading into the big extravaganza next week with Watch Dogs and Mario Kart 8. It's going to be off the chain. I hope you guys will be here, whether it's on Twitch TV, right? Or whether it's on YouTube, either or. I hope that you guys will join me for the new content this week. I'm very much looking forward to it.
I don't know what
And
this voice
I
is.
thank you very much again for being understanding. You guys have been real understanding.
Oh, God.
During these past 2 months with all the shit going on with the move. It's going to be over soon. Give it one more month's time.
Hang in
The
there.
final countdown once I'm out of here and I'm in Washington. And after a few
Smooth
weeks of
sailing?
transition and me getting set up, we're going to get settled in and it's going to be great. I promise you, okay? Thanks, everyone.
Keeps trying to
I'll
sell
see
us
you for
on
new
this.
gameplay this week. I hope to see it tonight on stream for MLB. If not, those videos will be going on YouTube, so check those out. And for new games starting tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.
Peace out.
See you later.
I'm waiting until we get to like a good actual pre-stream, because there should be some mixed in here. Yeah, the begging arc. Alright, I settled in. Give me some money, please. Let me check the volume so guy with two names doesn't come back in here and yell at me. Oh, it's actually a release day unboxing. Let's go.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, it's a Wolfenstein.
And
Oh, there we go.
welcome. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, to the
Look what we got in the background. Let's go.
return of Release Day Unboxing back on my bar counter.
Let's
Because
go.
I have been recently packing up so much stuff for my impending move to Washington State in 1 month's time that I've actually cleared off the bar enough that I can now do Release Day Unboxing on the bar again. Which is pretty funny, coming full circle here.
He had to stop doing it on the bar because of all the trash he had on there. And can only bring it back because he was moving. Dude.
You know, when I started out here in the condo, that was the first way that I did the Release Day Unboxing, and
I never played the
original
Wolfenstein games.
So,
they kind of just look
we've
like
got
a
two
regular
retail
shooter to
releases
me.
this week.
Just
By the
like
way, I
with
apologize.
Nazi
You can hear the air
people.
conditioner in the background.
That's about
it's
it.
incredibly hot here in Connecticut today. Can't really help that, okay? We've got Wolfenstein
And I don't think I know
New
anything
Order
about
on
Drakengard.
PlayStation
I don't
4,
know. I don't think I've ever
and we've got
played
Drakengard
that.
3
Yeah, it
on
doesn't even ring a bell.
Both mature rated games, but much different. One being an FPS, one being a action-y hack and slash style game, supposedly. I never played Drakengard 1 or 2. So honestly, I didn't know too much about this game, but what a variety of games we have this week. Because there's another game also that's
Yo, he
digital only that we'll
becoming
talk
the
about later in
variety
the video,
streamer.
Okay. So to give you guys some background,
Let's go.
I've played pretty much almost every Wolfenstein. I played the
He's a veteran.
Wolfensteins in the 1990s on PC.
Oh, God.
You know,
He's
those
doing the
blocky
thing.
games before Doom even became popular. These blocky games where you're killing Nazis
Nazis.
and going through these maze-like
DSP thought
rooms
you
and
could save him.
mansions.
That's why he was playing.
And,
He was trying to. He thought there was like a hidden ending
You know,
where you
just a
help
few
the
years
Nazis.
ago, I think it was about 3 years ago now, or maybe it was 4. I'm trying to think if it was 2010 or 2011. I actually played Wolfenstein, which was supposed to be a reboot of the series. If I remember correctly, I did like the game, although I did think in a couple ways it was a little generic, but you know, the overall plot of the game, you're playing BJ Blazkowicz, this hero who's trying to stop the Nazis from, you know, taking over. This is a parallel universe timeline where the Nazis won World War II and they have pretty much a stranglehold on the planet.
and they do all this kind of
Stranglehold.
crazy experimentation with technology and mutations and all kinds of stuff, and it was BJ's job to try to be a one-man army and take out the Nazis. So here we are again with another installment of that, and this one I opted to get on the PS4.
You didn't make it sound very fun. It was like another installment of that.
On the PS4, it has a 49 gigabyte required installation.
Uh-oh.
In addition to that, apparently from what I'm hearing, after that it has a 4 gigabyte online patch. So you're talking anywhere from 30 to 45, maybe even an hour of installation time in order to get this game working. So literally, once I finish doing this unboxing video, before I even edit the damn thing, I'm going to pop this game into my PlayStation 4 and get it installing, because I'm planning on playing this within the next hour. Okay?
Nice.
So, I played the last game. I liked it. I didn't love it. I remember I said it was pretty decent, but it wasn't like Game of the Year material.
Yeah, like the
so
PlayStation 2 era, when like Grand Theft Auto, Vice City first came out, like that around there.
Like on the next gen? Is it worth it?
But he did play stuff like Dreamcast, but with like just the fighting games, because like the Dreamcast version ports of fighting games were like the ones that they like to use the most at tournaments. Like the Dreamcast was like the best port they would consider for console.
That when this game was coming out, it was going to have that. So now basically the cat's out of the bag. There will be a new Doom game coming out after an incredibly long wait. If you remember, Doom 3 came out, what was it, in the first half of the 2000s?
Not that I'm saying.
And had console releases on the original Xbox. Later on, it was actually ported
they were putting anything
to the
on
Xbox
PS2.
360 and HD, and I
So
actually
many
did a playthrough
games.
of that. So here we are,
Just having fun.
again, coming full circle.
What's
How many
that?
things come
Turn it
full
into a
circle?
game.
Doom's coming back. I guess id Software.
So many movies just
Bethesda,
became
whoever
games for
it
no
is, you know, is
reason.
working on it, and that's good to see.
They didn't give a fuck.
Because I like Doom. I thought that Doom was one of these iconic games that in the 1990s revolutionized FPS games, the genre as a whole. And then, you know, it's gone through different iterations. You know, Doom 3, a lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't. I was one of the people who liked it. I thought that they did a really good job with the atmosphere and the scares and everything in it. Some people didn't like it. They thought
watch
that it
out.
wasn't
But
Doom-ish
if you put...
enough.
Oh, you mean like the Doom,
I really liked it, so I'm interested to see what they do
what
with
is it,
this
the
new
Doom
beta,
medieval game coming
so
out,
let's
EA?
unbox this first. Wolfenstein The New Order on the back here. We've got... try to put this forward. I know you probably won't be able to read it, okay? But I'll read it for you, so that way you can actually hear it.
Oh, thank you for reading it for me,
The Assault
DSP.
experienced
Appreciate it.
intense first-person combat rendered in stunning detail with the id Tech 5 engine, so it's its own graphical engine. That's interesting.
Oh, interesting.
The Arsenal. Collect ultra-advanced Nazi tech and upgrade your tools of destruction. The Adventure. Go up against the Nazi robots, super soldiers, and elite shock troops.
Hey, he needed 4th place. Nice throat clear.
The little summary given here. The year is 1960, and the Nazis have won World War II.
God
War
damn
hero
it.
PJ
How'd they
Blazkowicz must
win?
launch an impossible counteroffensive against the monstrous Nazi regime that has conquered the globe. And it's got this giant disclaimer here saying that if you buy this game, yes, you get entry into the Doom beta. However, it does not give a date whatsoever. It has a website to go to register for the beta. And then obviously later on, you're going to get an email or whatever about it telling you, oh, the beta's open. But for now, there's no estimated date or launch time for when that beta's going to be out.
Oh.
So what do you get with Wolfenstein?
Fucking hustling you.
Well, you got your game disc. You got, yes, it actually comes with, if you can believe it, an instruction manual.
Oh, shit.
Which is a rare thing these days, but all it is the game
Oh, my
controls.
God.
That's it, nothing else.
He wants an he cries about these
There's a little
instruction
insert.
booklets.
That's an ad for Elder Scrolls Online, which no one likes, apparently. Like, the common consensus is the game sucks.
Alright, there you go.
It's a shame, because it's been in development for so long. The Evil
Did
Within.
you play it, DSP?
Again, Bethesda published game coming out in August. A survival horror game that looks quite interesting. I'm interested in
Yeah,
that.
it's
And then here we've
unbelievable.
got the code. I'm not
Hitler
gonna show
wouldn't
you the
believe
code
in
out, 'cause it's on the
becoming
other side,
a
okay?
mech. It would be,
It
he'd
tells
think
you
of
to
it
go
as
to
like some kind of weird
wolfenstein.com/Doom
crossbreeding.
or
He'd rather
/Doom,
die.
whatever it is. You can use the code on the other side of this to register for the
You don't
Doom
want to know
beta.
what Hitler
And then
did
the
to
back
robot people.
of this is literally another instruction guide for the or control guide. To which I ask, why did they do this? Why did they put it in this if they already had it here? That's kind of weird. It's like they double dipped. Almost like maybe there was miscommunication and they didn't realize they were going to do an insert.
Shout out
with
to the rest of the
controls.
Street Fighter
So
characters.
they ended up doing two different button layouts, which is kind of odd in my opinion, okay? So that is Wolfenstein, The New Order. And like I said, as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to pop it in and start it installing because it does say right on the back, 49 gigabytes required. Okay? So, whew. Alright, Drakengard 3, here it is. If you go to the back, Carnage has never looked so beautiful. Spill blood to enter the frenzied intoner mode. Mount your dragon for air and land assaults. Fight alongside...
This segment right here that's going on, the reading of, like, the back, this has been replaced with, like, Twitter headlines. So instead of, like, just reading stuff about like a single game, it's all random things.
4 unique disciples. It is important to note the game is only one player. The game does have a 5.2 gigabyte required installation. For a
Just
lot of
reading
PS3
off the
users,
back,
you might
let's
wanna know that.
go.
There's some crooked here. You might want to know that because, you know, your PS3 at this point might be getting on the older side. Maybe you got a bunch of stuff.
I hope he reads us the barcode. The barcode and then that little tiny writing at the very bottom underneath, like where it tells you like like the dopey and all that, the dopey sound. Read all those stupid shit too, DSP. Fuck it. Go all out.
Stuff on there, and all of a sudden you're realizing, crap, I don't have a lot of room. Well, you're going to need 5.2 gigs to install this game to your PlayStation 3, okay? No multiplayer, just a single player kind of hack and slash game, like I said. Drakengard 3, you've got your Square Enix points code, which if you register on Square Enix's website, you can get different bonuses and stuff.
Big ups
It
to
has
bonuses.
an instruction booklet. Can you believe it? Drakengard 3.
This dude.
Open it, table of contents, getting started, and there's nothing inside. It's a completely worthless instruction booklet.
I don't remember this dude ever gushing about instruction booklet about anything. The only time I can think of him ever going through one was the Afro Samurai one where there was the fucking chicken coop one and he complained. So I don't know where
It says if you
this
actually want the instruction
tism.
booklet, go to this website.
Yeah.
So why did they even bother printing this? I don't know.
I don't know,
So as I
DSP.
said in recent weeks, I'll reiterate this again.
Like, he doesn't, like, do any... Like, if he did something, like, if he collected the instruction booklets, like, for games that he played and all that, and, like, maybe, if you had, like, one of those, like a CD case, but it was modified for just the booklets, and he put it in there, I would get that, because people collect, like, stupid things. I collect stupid things. But, like, he's complaining about booklets, and he never talks about them.
Again, yes, I know that release day and
It's like he feels like he's getting ripped off and he doesn't like it. But it's not that serious, so he's just getting pissed about it. This fucking bastard's gonna give me a booklet with this game.
boxing is becoming incredibly underwhelming. There's not a heck of a lot going on with them. And unless I can get my hands on a collector's edition, really, there's not going to be much to do with these in the
That's also going into my theory that if I bet you the release day unboxings, like more than half of them are gonna be like the special editions to them. And this is what this really was just like flexing that he got like the biggest, like the most expensive version of the game.
future. So very
But I gotta put
shortly,
them all on the
I
list
thought
and
I'm
then
thinking
sit through
after
that
I
hell.
move to Washington, I'm going to be
We'll
rebranding
fucking
this
mark
series
them
and
down.
calling
How
it
many have
Game
like a
Day,
super
where
crazy?
instead of focusing on the unboxing of the game, I'm just focusing on talking about the games that are coming out during that particular week.
Yeah, instead of having like the super crazy edition, let's see which ones had like the regular edition, and then like maybe there was like he bought a couple maybe middle edition ones that came with some shit. But I definitely know he bought that damn Splinter Cell that came with like a spy plane. I don't know what the fuck he used it for.
So you know
He
my
just had it.
insights, my thoughts about the games and how I'm going
Just
to handle
buying
them.
shit just to have
Speaking
it.
of which, there is a third game out this week called
Oh, shit.
Transistor. This game is from the makers of Bastion, the indie game from
Oh,
several
man,
years
he
ago.
is
I think it was
still
like
going with
2010 or
this. Fucking
2011
Bastion.
when that game was out. And I really liked Bastion. This one
All right,
supposedly is a
DSP,
lot
you
more
like Bastion.
action-based.
You've told us this thousands of times already.
Almost like from what people are saying, it's almost like a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Like the classics of like Final Fight and stuff like that, Streets of Rage. I could be wrong. I have not played it. I'm just telling you what people have told me. I'm going to be checking that out this week as well. Okay?
All right.
So, 3 games I'll be juggling all week. The way I'm going to handle it is, today, my first stream in the early afternoon is going to be Wolfenstein. My second stream tonight is going to be Drakengard 3. And I do want to warn everyone that that second stream may be slightly delayed. Usually I start at around 8:30ish. It may be a little delayed today because unfortunately, excuse me, unfortunately I
just
have
heard
more stuff
that.
going on with this move.
I was trying to
to
draw a
Washington.
line and all I heard was
I've
snort.
talked to 4 people already today.
Oh.
Regards to getting final paperwork signed and escrow documents there, and a mobile notary is coming to my house tonight to see me signed documents and stuff. So there's a ton of stuff going on right now in regards to this final paperwork.
Let's go.
So the bottom line is I'm going to be a little bit busy with a visitor and mobile notary coming here tonight during my break, which may delay the fact that I can eat, which may delay the fact of when I can start my second
It's
stream.
gonna piss him the fuck off. Hey, bitch, I gotta eat.
Tomorrow I'll be probably continuing with Wolfenstein, and I may mix it up and try Transistor, or if people really like Drakengard 3, maybe I'll do it then. Thursday I have a Ask the King episode where people can submit questions. It's basically a fan mail episode where you send me questions and I pick out the ones that I think I can answer best on the show. And then that's first stream. So second stream will be, again, more of these 3 games. Friday, my first stream will be more of these 3 games. And then I'll be continuing it Sunday into Monday. So I have basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. I'll be juggling these 3 games all around until I finally start beating some of them. Okay?
I think he's just into this.
That I don't beat
Holy shit.
next week, because there's only one release on Tuesday of next week, which we'll talk about next week. We'll tackle that, okay? That's really about it for release day unboxing. The only last thing that I want to say, which I guess I should bring up now about Tuesday.
What part of him moving was part of this unboxing? What are we doing?
Two things.
And we still got all this left. What is this? No.
First of all, there is a pre-order code at GameStop. I have it in my hand here for Drakengard 3. If you did pre-order the game at GameStop, you get code for 3 bonus costume variations.
All right, this is at least with Drakengard. I'll give him that.
Alternate
All right,
costumes
big
for
ups.
this girl who's half naked already.
All right. Woohoo.
The final thing I want to say, unfortunately,
Please be related
looks
to
like
the
there
game.
was a screw-up at GameStop. So here's the deal. Next week, my local GameStop is going to be doing a midnight release for Watch Dogs. Okay?
Dogs.
So I am going to be picking up the game at midnight, doing midnight coverage of it. I'm on stream. I was planning on doing a late night release day unboxing of the collector's edition of the game. So guess what? I checked today at the local GameStop. Oh, it says you only reserved the standard edition. I'm like, this is ridiculous because Watch Dogs is a game that I had reserved last year. Okay, the middle of last year when it was announced that you could reserve it, I reserved the collector's edition.
Damn.
And I even put down over $20 on it because you had to. The collector's edition, you have to put more money on it. So I put over $20 down on it. I know I had the collector's edition reserved.
Oh no.
So here we are months later. Now they're saying no, I didn't. I'm like, well then someone screwed up in your system. Someone took me off of it.
Someone's about to get fired.
Someone else probably their friend wanted it or whatever. But of course they can't prove that. So unfortunately, it looks like I may not be getting the collector's edition.
He got mad. He was like, yo, someone, there was a whole, he came up with a whole conspiracy. Maybe someone's friend wanted it, so they took me off the list. I bet you what really happened was he thought there wasn't going to be a release day or like a release party or whatever, or when you can go pick it up, and he took his money back, because notice he's not talking about getting his $20 back. Because what happened to his money if he didn't get it reserved? Like, they still got your money, and DSP is not the type of person to let, especially GameStop, take his money and not give him anything. DSP be in prison. He'll go in there and hurt people for that $20. Unacceptable.
Right into the streaming of the game.
He ain't.
So,
nah.
It's up in the air whether next week there will be a release day unboxing video for Watch Dogs.
I know he does get it.
There's a collector's edition coming in that is not reserved, and there's no way to reserve it. It's just going to be on the shelf to buy.
Oh wait, maybe he gets that.
Call next week and see if I can get that. But
what about your $20 though? You still have $20 in the store. Just tell him to hold it.
Next week comes with a statuette of the main character Aiden, his face mask, which is like a bandana. You actually get a replica bandana, steel case book, the soundtrack, and all the typical stuff you get with these.
We gotta see if DSP still has that bandana, and if he can wear it as a hat goal. Dressed up like the dude from, because if it's the thing I think it is, it looks like at least one of the ones from what do you call it? Was it Call of Duty Ghost, where it's like the half bandana with the skull? We gotta get him wearing that shit.
Collector's editions. And
so close to a do-rag.
Looks nice.
That's my final thing. Get him to wear a do-rag.
All of the figurines in my condo, right? I just packed them all up for this impending move. So maybe it's smart to not get the collector's edition in this case.
Do-rag Phil's gonna be off the chain.
It looks nice, and it would be nice to be the final collector's edition I get before I move. So we'll see what happens. If I can get it, I can get it. If
This
not,
Final
I
Four.
can't. And there will not be a release day unboxing in 1 week's time because it's not worth it to just do it for the game box.
We'll
right?
get the strut like he's like the
There's another
Vince
game next
strut
week, Mario Kart
down
8,
there,
which I may
like
unbox.
Vince
It'll depend on
ECW
when
Vince.
that
We'll get
comes
that.
out, but we'll get to that when we
He
get
just
to
won't
it,
give a
okay?
damn.
So that is it, everyone. I want to thank you for joining me for release day unboxing. I literally, as I said, I'm going to pop Wolfenstein into my PS4 to get it installing immediately. I'll also be editing this video, uploading this video, and as soon as that's done, it's Wolfenstein on stream today. I hope you will join me, whether on stream or on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, where I upload the videos after the stream's over. 4 new gameplay this week, 3 new games. It gets me excited and invigorated to get into it again. I hope that you are as excited as I am, and hopefully I will see you for the new gameplay this week. Peace out, everyone.
That's like the 2017 thing. He's got the vibe. The vibe. He's got the vibe back. He's feeling it.
It's Wolfenstein on stream today. I hope you will join me, whether on stream or on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, where I upload the videos after the stream's over. 4 new gameplay this week, 3 new games. It gets me excited and invigorated to get into it again. I hope that you are as excited as I am.
Excited, yeah. Just like the 2017 getting the vibe back. I hope you're excited, 'cause I'm excited too. Yeah, the groove back. I swear, this dude has such there's like phrases that he always repeats, and it just cycles through and through.
Welcome to the pre-stream.
And it's such small phrases that it just once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
Accidentally had the mic unmuted.
Oh God.
While I was running the stream to try to get some people to jump on it, and so you guys heard me opening my fridge.
What?
Pouring water, grabbing a seltzer. Wow, you heard some very, very...
We had a fridge in the office?
Priority, top secret stuff there. I don't know how you guys are going to be able to live hearing all that insider information that you did. All those behind-the-scenes noises. So,
I know, Jeff. That'll be the one. That's when he's gonna start taking people out. He's gonna show up in their chat and then on their stream. Debate me. He's gonna tell you to pull up in a Discord debate with him.
To last. We got next week. We got the week after that. No, we'll have 3 more dinners, I think.
3 more dinners, yo.
Before I move.
Yo, we get dinner countdowns. What?
Tomorrow, I'll be going over there during my break. When I usually
and this
break to get dinner.
How long is this? Hold on.
Food myself. They're cooking out. And they will have already eaten earlier, but they said to swing on by and they'll warm up some food on the grill for me. And I guess my aunt and my great aunt are going to be there as well.
Yo!
So it's kind of like a final mini family gathering before I move.
There you go.
It's only going to be a little bit to be quick because I'm going to come back to work as you'll hear in the weekend preview tonight.
Hold on, I want to go back just a little bit on that. I want to hear who was there again. Yeah, I want to hear this dinner setup again. Sorry.
Pouring water, grabbing a seltzer. Wow, you heard some very, very high priority, top secret stuff there. I don't know how you guys are going to be able to live hearing all that insider information that you did. All those behind the scenes noises. So, hope everyone's doing well. I just got back about not even a half an hour ago from dinner with my parents.
Let's go.
One of the very final times I'm going to have dinner with my parents. In fact, it's the 3rd to...
Well, I could understand, moving to somewhere else, but, he moved somewhere where there was no one he knows. At least that we know about. The people that I knew that was from that area would be, I think that dude Bunkeye lived in, around the Washington area. And then I think that dude Dash Bullshit at the time lived in this area. And then there was the Vash dude that Leanna kind of either tweeted at or tweeted with. Nah, Bunkeye, at one point when they had that fight, but they made up. But then Bunkeye just kind of... It's really weird. Bunkeye didn't acknowledge DSP after, when DSP first got on YouTube, kind of. If you go back and look at the time where DSP was first, starting up on YouTube, 2008, 2009, when he's brought up on the show, Bunkeye doesn't really want to talk about him. And then once, I don't know, or it's before, I got to go back and look, because Bunkeye runs, the Street Fighter fucking small website that DSP pushes at once. And it's like a small thing. And it's like one of the things that DSP got put on the front pages for, but like he's friends with Bunkai, so it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? It's like your friend running the site. And I think he like bragged about that at one point. But at one point, like, yeah, I don't know. They got it. I don't know the exact correlation of the timeline like right now. I have to go back and double check, but they did get into that fight. And then they had like some weird, it was like friend, not friend relationship kind of thing.
Last, we got next week, we got the week after that. No, we'll have 3 more dinners, I think.
3 dinner countdowns. Let's go.
I move. And also tomorrow, I'll be going over there during my break. You know, when I usually go on break to get dinner, instead of going out and getting food myself, they're cooking out. And they will have already eaten earlier, but they said to swing on by and they'll warm up some food on the grill for me. And I guess my aunt and my great aunt are going to be there as well.
So 2 aunts were in,
at
least around when DSP was in Connecticut.
But it's only going to be a little bit to be quick because I'm going to come back to work as you'll hear in
to work.
The weekend preview tonight. You know what the schedule is going to be for tomorrow.
Oh God.
Oh my God, I'm exploding. So yeah, please be forgiving of me. Please be forgiving of me as I might be exploding during this stream. I am incredibly stuffed with food.
Oh.
From an Italian restaurant, a local
Italian
restaurant called Massimo's that we go to from time to time.
Massimo's.
Delicious vegetarian pizza. We had veggie-filled pizza. I had a salad, some garlic knots, some Italian bread dipped in oil and vinegar.
There you go.
I got the New York strip steak special with a couple stuffed shrimp and
eating like a fucking king, son.
And now I feel like I probably gained
holy
14
shit
pounds after that dinner.
This dude was in it.
There you go.
There you go. Oh God.
So this is gonna be a wild week, everybody. This is gonna be a wild.
This dude was having everything. Fucking meat, fucking seafood.
Sorry, I'm opening my seltzer.
Thanks.
In regards to game releases, I mean, walking. I almost said walking dogs. Walking dogs.
Ah, you know what?
Watchful Dead.
He's not. I'm thinking he had the small fridge in his office in Connecticut. In Renton. No, he's still in Connecticut, so he does have that small refrigerator that we've seen in the probably the one that was from that was in his bedroom. They used to have the alcohol in it. But I don't know if he has that anymore. I was thinking in my head, fucking small fridge. Where is he keeping that? Or where has he brought it up? But he's still in fucking CT. I'm stupid. Ah.
The Wolf Among Carts. And yes. And Hate Among Us.
Oh God.
Coming up this week.
Hate Among Us.
There you go.
There you go.
So anyway, no. Watch Dogs. We actually have a game that's coming out for PC, which I found out about just a few days ago. I think it's called A Moon to Sleep or something like that. It's supposed to be an interesting survival horror game that I may be checking out. We've, of course, got the new episode of The Wolf Among Us coming out this week, midweek. We're going to have Hate Live this week. Mario Kart 8 on Friday.
I like how Hate Live is thrown in this.
I mean, it's going to be a jam-packed fun week. I'm really excited. All the new stuff coming out. I hope you guys are excited like me.
Oh, there you go. There's the phrasing again.
You know, I know that there's people out there who already got Watch Dogs. For
jealous.
Different reasons. First of all, there's the standard lot of people who use underhanded means to get the games ahead of time, which they're not supposed to have.
Oh, salty Dave.
Whether it's paying off someone who got an advanced review copy and who was not supposed to give that copy to anyone else. And then so they go ahead and they do a playthrough of the game on YouTube already. People already have the whole game up on YouTube. I shit you not.
Oh, no. They're making money, and DSP's not.
You should go watch it, obviously. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. Let's go.
Illegal, by the way.
Illegal. Criminals. Fucking criminals.
Games,
look at this motherfucker. Crying. Karen in. Oh, look at this bitch. He loves Switch here. Oh, he loves Switch here.
Suspend your account. It is illegal to do
Yo, they'll suspend your account like they did his. Let's go.
You know, you need to have someone who has some legitimacy to submit a claim against these people who are doing
Wait a minute.
And so far, Ubisoft has not done so. So you got tons of people who got the game early through underhanded means who are posting up their playthroughs. Now, there are other people who I've been hearing. I see people even on the stream saying they ordered it online, and for whatever reason, Amazon shipped all the games early.
Let's go
Now,
Amazon.
Maybe even an Amazon shipping mistake. I don't know what it was. That's cool. If you got the game early through a mistake in the
that's
system or
cool.
whatever, you shouldn't feel bad about that, right? I mean, now you should obviously feel bad if you're doing a playthrough of it, because
feel bad.
You're doing the game for yourself. No reason to feel bad about it. You should feel lucky. Wow, you lucked out. So I do understand.
As long as you're not putting up on the internet to compete with his vid, you're good.
That's cool. But,
just don't try to compete with DSP. Go fuck yourself.
These really sneaky, underhanded means to try to get the game weeks ahead of time, just so that they could do a fucking full playthrough and have it up before anyone else.
Listen,
so,
yeah,
everyone gets those. I was saying this to someone on Twitter.
Listen to this dude.
I used to be known, and a lot of people don't know this because let's face it, I've been around the block. Right?
Yo, is he gonna give us? Yo, is he gonna give us the spiel like I used to spam upload? Because he's been saying that a couple months ago too. Like, I used to be this guy. Oh, everything is a fucking circle with this guy.
In 2009 and 2010, I was basically known as the guy who gets games on release day.
Oh God, it is. Oh God, he recycled this too recently.
I was the go-to YouTuber.
God damn it!
Who wanted to see someone play a game really quickly when it was released and beat it with
He recycles everything. How? How?
I was the go-to guy, and I really feel that was a huge, massive chunk of my viewers. My popularity was based off of that. Today, that's all gone.
It's gone.
Everyone
See?
Seems to find these underhanded means to get the games ahead of time.
God damn it!
Right now,
he was the guy. He's always been the guy. And he just picks what era he's from and gives you the same stories over and over.
Talks with over the years about copyright issues and stuff, and then they've completely changed their strategy of how they release videos to just have a playthrough up a week before the game's out.
Oh no!
And it's sickening that people would do that just to make money. And again, that's what happens when it's all about the money.
Sickening, by the way.
It became about the money instead of the love.
Oh no! The passion. Let's go. The talent.
I just want to make a quick buck, so I'll get that game early and I'll put that fucking footage up early and hope that someone doesn't flag my video for copyright.
DSP, yo, the DSP's going around flagging for copyright, snorting. Oh, look at this asshole putting this footage up. Snort, get him out of here.
I don't think that I should get a game 4 weeks in advance because I'm.
You got Street Fighter Cross Second advance. Shut up.
People listen to what I say.
Oh man, he really thinks people like he does shit and like no one remembers. No, you didn't. You got it. You got Street Fighter Cross Tekken early, and you changed the clock for Demon Souls. Or Dark Souls, one of them two, to the Japanese time frame.
Very few people are able to have a living doing what they love.
Oh, the flex.
And I'm extremely grateful for that.
Let's go.
I thank you guys for that. I do. I thank you every day, right?
Thank you. I thank you every day when I snort at you. That's your thank you. You get snorted on.
As a living, because it's crazy.
Dark Souls 3? Alright, I always get those games confused.
The mobile notary who was in here the other day.
Oh shit, Flex time? Flex on her? Yeah.
I told her what I do and she couldn't believe it.
Yeah, let's go.
So you sit around, you're playing video games, you review them, you live stream. This is what you do. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually get to have fun.
Yeah. Flex on him. He was trying to get this bitch.
Living off of it. And of course, she was incredibly jealous.
Incredibly jealous. Yeah.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her.
Let's
go. Flex on that bitch.
People out there who love to see me play games, who love to hear my opinions.
This fucking DSP was wild. If he run into you, he'll tell a story about him flexing on you. I fucking went to the barber and I told him what I did for a living, and he was like, "Yeah, you play video games?" I was like, "Yeah." I love this dude here. This dude's crazy.
People who claim that they're agents.
Agents,
said that they could get me advanced copies of games early. In fact, I even know a few people who get advanced copies of games early, and they are nowhere near as big as I am on YouTube or Twitch. But I don't care about that stuff.
Excuse me.
I know. I'm not gonna sink to that level. If you're gonna watch my content, I want you to watch it not only for the gameplay of the game that I'm playing, but for me as well.
Oh God!
You like my commentary, you like the spin that I put on games, the jokes that I make and stuff. Not that you're only watching it just for the sake of
Fallout 4.
I'm the only person who's playing it yet, right? That's what it used to be. When I was 2009, 2010, not many people got the games on release day, played them on release day, and had several hours of footage up on YouTube. It was an incredible rarity. And now, because it's
Snowflake?
big business, now it's people using dirty shit. Dirty shit. It really is.
Dirty shit.
That's what's
I like how
happening.
he said that. Dirty shit.
And you know, here I am. I haven't changed, but boy, as hell has the fucking internet changed.
Oh, there you go. The internet changed,
Hundreds
not
of thousands of people
DSP.
who will go and support those people who find
Oh.
underhanded means. You know, just for the sake of seeing the game ahead of time. What that tells me, honestly, is that when I started and I had that initial popularity on YouTube, that it was from people who didn't care about me. They didn't care about, you know, my jokes. They didn't care about my commentary.
What?
All they cared about was the game. You know?
Okay. Oh.
And the people that are sticking with me now are the people who do care about me, who actually genuinely find me entertaining. And that's cool. That's cool to know that I have a core fan base that enjoys what I do, and they're here for me as much as the game. Not that, oh, it's just some guy playing, let's watch just for the game. That's cool. All right? And I want, you know, that is a good feeling. That's a great feeling to know that. All right. So anyway, that's the end of the pre-stream. Let's get started, everybody. The way it's going to work, just so you know.
Hey, short pre-stream.
Right,
let's go.
Boom. Get it done. Gonna take the stream offline for a couple minutes.
Oh shit!
For me to situate and get hooked up with the PS4.
It's like the reacts. He gotta switch channels to DSP Gaming.
I apologize that earlier today we didn't have the earlier Drakengard 3 stream that I wanted to do. Just so everyone knows, I do feel a lot better. What happened was, unfortunately, this does happen from time to time. I fell asleep on the couch.
Let's go.
You know, after falling asleep on the couch, unfortunately, also. It was kind of the double whammy because my air conditioner was aimed at me. So literally I had air blowing in my face all night. And when I woke up, not only did my back hurt immensely,
Yo,
my throat, my
just
God,
coming up out of
like
nowhere with a story. This was nowhere. Pulling out stories out of nowhere. I fell asleep. Air conditioner. I was done. I'm sorry.
There was a portion
Look
of the
at
back
this
of my throat that
dude.
wasn't able to get touched by the water, and it was like dry as fuck.
Yo, what?
Well,
Wait.
the way I can do streaming now.
What?
Oh my God, my throat was like a fucking the Sahara Desert.
All right.
No moisture at all in my throat. I had to
All
go to
right.
the bathroom and just like chug water.
Chugged water.
After that, there was a portion of the back of my throat that wasn't able to get touched by the water, and it was like dry as
What
fuck.
the hell?
I was like, well, the way I your stream if you intensely, but my throat.
There was a part of my throat that couldn't get touched by water. That's his excuse when he drank water. Okay.
It was no moisture.
Okay.
I had to go to the bathroom and just like chug water, and even then, after that, there was a portion of the back of my throat that wasn't able to get touched by the water, and it was like dry as fuck.
Dry as
I was
fuck.
like, well,
I
no way
can't.
can do streaming
Can't
now.
stream. I can't swallow water. I can't
In
stream.
bed for a few more
Let's
hours.
go. He was
Let me
drunk.
tell you, my
Get
back
out of
feels
here.
great. My throat's better. So I thank you guys.
That's
I
a
apologize
crazy
for
fucking thing to say. I couldn't. I drank water and it didn't get my throat wet. Let's go. Let's fucking go. This fucking dude.
So thanks for being here.
He's just fucking making shit up, dude. It don't matter. He don't care. Let's go.
Let's get started with the week in preview. Here
Let's
we go.
get started. Roll into it. I don't know what's next. Might be another either week in preview or a pre-stream. What you got for us, DSP? Week in preview. I don't know if it's the one that's supposed to. I think it may be the one that leads into the lead that came from that whatever we just watched, that pre-stream. Oh yeah, the Brit did give him heartburn. But still, to say you drank water and there's like a part of your throat that couldn't get wet, so it was just dried the fuck out and you went to sleep, I would think that's a problem. That dude is crazy. And he just said it like nothing. Like I couldn't drink any water, so I just went to sleep. What's up, DSP?
My hair's screwed up right here.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Who cares? What's up, everyone? DSP here, and welcome
I hope
to the
he tells that
preview.
story.
Today is Sunday,
Let's
May
go.
25th, 2014. And thank you for being here, whether you're even the camera's crooked, whatever. If you're here live on stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube. We got a jam-packed week, finally a week full of crazy new releases people have been hyping, people have been waiting for. It seems like almost after 2 whole months of kind of biding our time. Releases will come, just be patient. Now finally we got this motherload of a week. I'm very excited
Motherload,
to be
by the
here
way.
and sharing my gameplay experiences with you this week with everything that's coming. Okay. But before we get started, a couple quick things. First of all, very shortly I'm going to be moving to Washington State.
Nice.
And kind of what I would like to do when I get up and running again in Washington, which I'll tell you guys a little bit as we get closer to it in mid-June how that process is going to work and how long it's going to take. But I'm looking for basically new intros. Now, when I say that,
motherfucker,
Ask the King, Hate Live, all right, all the normal podcasts and stuff that I do, and if anyone would maybe even could throw together, say, a 15 to 30 second trailer for my live streams and my stuff that I do on Twitch TV, that'd be awesome. I upload that to YouTube as like an advertisement. Hey, you can check this guy live on Twitch rather than watch it on demand on YouTube all the time. But I could also run that as like when I start my streaming and when I end my streaming as a little intro and outro. So if you guys would like to submit anything like that, there's a couple places you can do it. First of all, you can always tweet me. Number
tweet
2, on my forums, thekingofhate.com. What we'll do is
go to the hate forums
up there, fan submissions of intros and things like that. And I would definitely like to have those for when I move, because when I move, it's almost like a rebooting. You're not going to see the couch and this wall with the 2 colors of paint behind me anymore. It's going to be a whole new filming area, a whole new atmosphere, and I kind of want to approach it like that. Refreshing new content, new intros, new stuff coming. So go right ahead and send it my way. We had a few submissions last year for Hate Live, and I used them over the year or so, and that's the kind of thing that I would like to have for all my stuff. Let's face it, this intro for the weekend preview is what, 3-4 years old? I mean, it's got Project 7 footage in it, and Project 7 itself has been defunct for 2 years, so maybe we could get some reinvigoration into the content. That would be great. Okay, so that's number 1.
Make me new shit.
Number 2, very shortly, as I said, I'll be moving, and I'm going to get caught up with a lot of stuff. Right now, I'll be honest, I'm caught up with a lot of stuff. This week I'm going to be calling the condo association of my new home to find out the skinny there. I got to call internet company, schedule the moving company. I'm kind of scatterbrained, and the reason I'm saying that is because I now have not really been asking for art submissions for the upcoming playthroughs. Now, for Watch Dogs, a ton of people already submitted art, which is great. But we've got a bunch of other playthroughs coming up that I'm going to talk about in this video. If you could please submit your art so that I have intros and things for
send them shit for free. Come on.
Splash page of the homepage of my website, thekingofhate.com. Where I advertise what I'm working on there. I use your art. So please, whatever I'm working on this weekend, which you're about to find out, if you could submit fan art for it on my forums, there is a section on thekingofhate.com forums under DSP Gaming called Graphics. Submit that to the thread. People have submitted hundreds of pieces of art, and I've used most of them. Please continue to submit.
And he needs more. Get out of here. Just keep you. There's no way.
Okay.
I've seen the threads. He just goes in there, asks people to make shit, and then leaves.
Up this week that you can expect. Well, tonight, immediately after I after I finish streaming the weekend preview, I'm going to upload it to the King of Hate Vlogs, my YouTube vlogging channel, and then I'm going to go right into a stream of MLB 14, the show. It's been a week since I played it. I'm craving it again. And I got about an hour and a half, roughly, tonight to play it. So I'm going to sneak that in. We're going to do some MLB tonight, all right? Tomorrow, first stream is going to be Drakengard 3. Now, I know tomorrow's Memorial Day. For those of you who are not Americans, Memorial Day is a national holiday in America where we are recognizing those who have given their lives or served in the armed forces.
Happy D-Day, I
think. The defense of this country. So a lot of people are going to be out on cookouts. They're going to be drinking beers. I fully understand that. If it ends up being a slow day for streaming, so be it. Big deal, right? But I'll be here, and my first stream is going to be Drakengard 3. We're going to be continuing with it. Yes, I know I haven't touched the game in a week since the first day I played it, and I was so appalled at how bad the game is. But being that I spent $50 on it, I'm going to treat it almost like kind of a lampooning, where, okay, I'll play the game, and if it's bad, it's bad. I'll talk about it, and we'll have fun.
Lord of the Fallen?
It gets better, and the gameplay gets better, great. But if not, and the frame rate still ends up shitty, and the characters are as ridiculous as they are, let's call a spade, and we'll have fun making fun of it.
Oh!
So that's going to be first stream tomorrow. Second stream tomorrow is probably going to be more MLB. And it may, unfortunately, be the last time that I play MLB in a long time.
No.
In fact, it may be the final time. And the reason I'm saying that is a couple reasons. Number one,
what you got?
Because we got a bunch of new stuff coming out. And being that I'm already juggling a downtime playthrough in Oblivion, I'm already doing that every Friday. Being that all these new games are going to be coming out, being that very shortly Ultra Street Fighter 4 is going to be coming out, and I'm probably going to want to play a lot of that in a very limited amount of time that I have before I move, there may not be time for me to be doing downtime stuff. Now, I'm not saying 100% it's the end of MLB. I'm just saying don't expect it all the time. Or
It's the end of MLB then.
I'll play it from here.
See you later, MLB.
The other
Thanks for
reason
stopping by, even for a
that
little
it may
bit.
be near the end of the MLB playthrough is very simple. People are getting bored of it.
Oh.
This happened with NBA 2K as well. It lasted a little longer, I think, with NBA 2K. But people are saying it's kind of the same thing over and over. There's not much going on anymore. You reach the majors, and that's about it. It's taking forever. Yeah, because, you know, simulating a real baseball season is boring as fuck. I actually said to people, this is why I
don't think people who like
sports,
baseball games think it's boring as fuck. That's why they add stuff into it.
If you
But
could follow for a couple months, wow, that's great. No, you got to be fucking invested in this thing for like months on
yeah,
end.
people who would have thought people who like a sport want like stuff to be invested in, so you can keep playing after you just get to the majors. Pretty sure there's like a Hall of Fame thing. Pretty sure they have like extra modes.
I understand. I'm still liking it. But if people are getting bored of it, there's plenty of other stuff that I can focus on, including all the new stuff coming out. So,
by the way, remember, he said he knew about baseball and all that stuff. He lied about knowing how to play basketball until he seen, like, whatever it was, the Spike Lee game, and he learned about basketball. I don't know if it was the Spike Lee one. I forget which basketball game it was, but that one. But he was a fan of baseball, remember? He watched the Mets. He knows the rules. But he's bored of the game that has baseball now.
So tonight MLB and tomorrow night probably what's going to be the end of MLB for a while. So let's see how Drake Has No Talent can do.
And what's Drake Has No Talent? No! Motherfucker!
Hit a big roadblock and have a slump. We'll have to see. Okay? All right. So
it was the Drake Has No Talent, dude.
Tomorrow
Great.
is going to be a nutty day for me because like I just said,
Moving.
Guard 3 and then MLB.
I thought he was going to talk about bring up being his moving again.
I'm actually going to be heading over to my parents' house. Where
Let's go.
Memorial
Parents.
Day cookout. My aunt and my great aunt are both going to be there.
Two
And
aunts.
I may be there a little bit longer than me, just a normal break of going and getting food. Therefore, tomorrow
One he got his
may
mental
start late, similar to how
problems from. The other one gave him gout.
That's fine.
Let's go.
It's just MLB. It's not any new playthrough that people are dying. Oh my God, he's not on time. All right. Tomorrow night, there is a midnight release of Watch Dogs in my local area. I will be attending the local area midnight release of Watch Dogs. I'll be getting the game. Now, I mentioned this in last week's release day unboxing. It's unfortunate. Here's what happened. Something screwed up, and somehow I don't have the collector's edition of Watch Dogs reserved. Now, I have no idea how this happened. If you remember, Watch Dogs was supposed to be released back in November. It was supposed to be a launch title for the PlayStation 4. And way back when, I reserved it as the collector's edition for PlayStation 4 because I wanted to actually get it for myself, and I was planning at that point to even get a second copy for my girlfriend because it was going to be a big surprise for her.
Let's go.
For Christmas, but it ended up that it didn't come out on time.
No.
So I know that I reserved the collector's edition, but when I went and checked this past week at my local GameStop, they said it says you as the standard. I'm like, this is... the thing is this. Normally, I'd be angry. Normally, I'd be like, what the fuck? How did this fuck up? This is bullshit. But the bottom line is, guess what comes with? Another figurine. Another freaking statue. You guys don't know.
What are we doing?
This whole side of my fucking condo is now a tower of boxed up statues. Look. Look.
The hell was that one?
Because I wanted to actually get... But the bottom line is, guess what comes with? Another figurine. Another freaking statue. If you guys don't know, this whole side of my fucking condo...
You see the Gaia one.
Now
I think that's Blanca Saget's out the box. But what's this one? What's this? Oh, it's Team Fortress Heavy, dude. Alright, I thought it was something. I couldn't tell what the box was, like what it was. I thought it was a person, but they were facing away from the camera. And then whatever this... Oh, it's the Poison Ivy box. Or the Poison Ivy... Yeah, it's the box for her, and then she's on top of something. I'm thinking the whole thing is the box for Poison Ivy. I'm thinking this is almost like a life-size bust. I'm like, wait a minute. But no, it's like I think that's the Duke Nukem thing. No, we know why he bought these statues. It's so he could do tributes. Look. Thanks for shining the fucking camera into the light, you fucking dumbass.
Look.
Yes, you wasted money. Look.
Okay, so...
Congratulations.
I gotta steady the camera. Shit, I fucked it up. There we go. So I'd be pretty stupid to be upset that I'm not getting another statue
But you know, it really
that I have
doesn't
nowhere
matter
to
because
put.
I'll tell you
Okay?
why. The payback is coming, baby, and the payback is going to be hell, and it's going to be one big surprise. And I'm talking to all these bitches.
Talking to all them bitches. Big up, Snuck.
Honestly, I'm not very angry about not getting the collector's edition of Watch Dogs. I am getting it for PS4, and I did pre-order it, so I will be getting whatever the exclusive content is that you get on PS4 for pre-ordering. I know they announced a year ago, literally, they announced there would be exclusive content on PS4. So I'll be attending the midnight release. I'll be bringing the game home, and for the first time, pretty much, I think ever, I will not be filming a release day unboxing video. And you might say, well, Phil, why not?
Why not,
It's very
Phil?
simple.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I guarantee you, the box is going to be just like this.
Oh.
There'll be nothing in it. It's just going to be the game and the thing, and probably the code for whatever the exclusive content is from GameStop, and that's it. There's no reason for me to do an unboxing. Well,
Not worth
this
time.
Home from the midnight release and immediately start streaming, right?
Yeah, let's go.
See me play earlier than me taking an hour to film and code and then upload the release day unboxing video. I think you would. So that's the approach I'm taking tomorrow, is skip the unboxing, get to playing as soon as possible. Now, I haven't done a midnight release in a while. In fact, I think the last one I did was back in November. So what I'll be doing, I'll be handling it like I usually handle a midnight release. At first, I'll probably play for an hour or two, and then maybe I'll start to get a little bit sore, or I need to relax. So I might have a drink or two.
Yeah, let's go.
Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough, and people seem to like it.
Ooh. Go back and look at that Grand Theft Auto footage to see if you see him having some fun.
During the initial Watch Dogs launch night gameplay of the game. I will then be uploading that footage to DSP Gaming as I go to sleep for several hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the fuck. He's like, I'm gonna pass out after that, and then when I wake up, I'll continue gameplay.
Depending on how I feel and what time
yeah, depending on the hangover, I'll get up and play some more. Let's go. Fucking dude was just playing video games and drinking at night, waking up at whatever time and making more videos. Dude was living wild, legit wild.
I'm gonna have to call probably the gas company. I'm gonna have to call every company under the planet and let them know that I now own that house and I'm coming out there. And I can't do that because guess what?
What?
Memorial Day weekend. Everything's closed all weekend because it's Memorial Day weekend. Even tomorrow, I wanted to do it. Closed. Everything's been closed because of the holiday. So I have to wait till the middle of this week. So I'm thinking maybe when I wake up on Tuesday, that might be a good opportunity for you to sneak in some of those calls if I can. But I will be coming back with more Watch Dogs gameplay during the course of the day. And keep in mind, the game not only has single player, but it has a multiplayer mode too. So more than likely what I may do is some campaign, go to sleep, do a little bit more campaign, then maybe switch over and do some of the online play. So launch day of Watch Dogs will be a marathon of a combination of campaign and multiplayer, so you guys know exactly what each is, okay? I think that would be a great idea. Now, that's Tuesday.
Damn.
Wednesday
Yo, these
the
fucking schedule segment.
Wolf Among Us on the Xbox 360, which is the console
Yo.
that on. I know that, yes, it does come out on PC and on PS3 on Tuesday. I'd rather just leave Tuesday to be focused securely on Watch Dogs. That's what everyone's going to want to see. And then Wednesday we'll move over. So what I'll probably do on Wednesday is split the day. First half of the day will be Watch Dogs.
Split the day instead of splitting the part.
Being the Wolf Among Us, okay? Now, Thursday. Thursday is a little up in the air.
I think it's because it's in the weekend preview, so he has like unlimited time to do whatever the fuck he wants to talk about, and he just brings up anything. And him moving is like something he wants to keep. That's why he keeps telling us. Like, I remember in the first video, he was like, "Oh, I got some personal things I don't want to tell you about." But then when he can use it to flex on you, yeah, I got the notary coming over. She's gonna come over. Oh, we thought it was a he. Like the notary coming over to look at the house and all that. And then when she got there and you found it was a she, you fucking flexed on her. Yeah, she was like, "You play video games and review them for a living?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then you could tell she was jealous. Who wouldn't be? Riding high, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
There you go.
I told the guys on pre-stream. I just got back from dinner with my parents.
Let's go. And then he just burps on stream like that. No fucks given. Pulling up.
I'm so stuffed. I'm not surprised I didn't burp more yet. Okay, excuse me.
You don't care.
Thursday, there will be a first stream. The second stream is going to be Hate Live. The return of
Holy
podcast.
shit.
I haven't done it in a few weeks.
Yo, I'm surprised we don't have him just scratching his ass and his balls more. Legitimately, just doing it.
Updates and stuff going on. Good news. I wanted to tell everyone what I think of
I'm friends with Jake James Lugo. He burps on you and then snorts.
At E3 in 2012 and seeing the game for the first time, the game being mentioned as like the game of the convention that year. After all the hype and hoopla, 2 years of waiting for this game to come out, it's finally out. What do I think? Big section of Hate Live will be about that. If any gaming news or anything is going on during the week, we'll have that. My Back in the Day segment this week, I'm debating a few things because I'm thinking in my head, when I just did a episode of Ask the King last week, when I did that, people loved it because I talked about my past. I talked about my relationship with my parents. I talked about my experience with prom in high school.
Oh, yeah.
I talked about a lot of stuff. And it's
so what are we doing this week?
That people loved it. They were like, "You've opened up. This is stuff we haven't heard before."
Oh God!
So I'm wondering if people would like to hear more. Would you like to hear more about my grammar school days? Because
I think that's what we get, the school days where he meets the teacher with the fucking perfume. So if you ever wondered who the fuck wanted to know, these fucking idiots on the weekend preview wanted to know. You fucking idiots! Why did you guys not tell him this and bump him up? Fucking morons.
I definitely could talk about that. Would you like to hear more about high school? Would you like to hear more about maybe college? Or about maybe the competitive Street Fighter scene that I was a part of during that period of time? I have a lot of stuff. I have not even broken the icing yet of the stuff that I can
talk about Mr. Wizard, DSP. Talk about Mr. Wizard. I'm curious what this DSP would say about him.
Evo experiences, all that kind of stuff. I never even touched the surface. So I'm thinking this week, maybe a week where I go back into early time, maybe elementary school or something like that, and I tell you about how my elementary school was, gaming at that time, the friends I had, stuff like that. That might be an interesting thing to delve into, I think. So Hate Live this week could be pretty damn good, and I don't want you guys to miss it. But that's going to be second stream on Thursday, and I'm really debating in my head, what should first stream be? After 2 days straight of Watch Dogs, do you guys really want to see more on Thursday? Maybe we should take a day's break. Right? And I do know there's a survival horror game coming out this week. I think it's called like About the Sleep. Something about that. I forget. I apologize that I didn't look it up ahead of time. I should have. I should have had the name of it for you guys. But I heard good things about this. A few people have asked me in the past week or two, are you going to check it out? And I'll be honest, most of the survival horror games that I've checked out on PC have been pretty damn good. And I got a new set of headphones, which I want to test on PC and see how they work. So this would be a perfect opportunity.
This fucking guy.
Among the Sleep, people are saying. Thank you very much.
This dude always has something new, dumb shit.
So I maybe Thursday would be a
good day.
Holy
crap.
A little bit of downtime. Don't do Watch Dogs. Do Among the Sleep on first stream, and then do Hate Live on second stream. Friday, we'll probably go back to business as usual. More Watch Dogs on first stream. And then Oblivion on second stream. No, actually, I take that back because Friday is a special. I'm sorry, guys. I completely misspoke. The bullshit coming out of my mouth. Hold on. Let me wash out my mouth with Perrier.
Time to ruin everything.
Shame on me. And why am I saying that? Because
Dose of the dog. P-Dog.
Mario Kart 8.
Oh, shit.
The new Mario Kart. It's been a while since we had one. The last one was on, I believe it was on the Wii, right? Or is it the one? No, I think the last one was for 3DS. And the one before that was for the Wii. I had the one for the Wii, and I was one of the people, I hated it. And the reason I hated it, because I bought the one that came with the fucking stupid wheel, and the game was impossible to play with it. It's like
so because you suck. All right.
You can't make the turns that you need to make with the fucking wheel. The control scheme really didn't work. It was broken. And so I was so frustrated with the game. Later I figured out if you just use a regular controller or you play it normally with the controller, it actually works.
But so you could have just
done with the wheel, and I failed miserably. Of course, this was all before I was recording stuff for YouTube. It was all off camera.
So it wasn't even something anyone's seen. Let's go. And we crying like a bitch about it.
About the new mechanics and things that they've added, the new items, the new characters. I'm actually excited. Like, I haven't been excited for a Nintendo game, I'll be honest with you guys, in a while. Like, it's more Nintendo. It's going to be more Mario. Oh, great. Donkey Kong Country returns. More Donkey Kong. It's going to be the same. I'm actually pumped for Mario Kart 8. And the cool thing about this is I'm going to check it out by myself during the day on Friday. And then on Saturday, John Rambo will be here.
There we go.
We're both playing. We'll be racing against each other, but also we'll be going online and racing against other people. It actually has split-screen co-op that you can play online against other people, which I think is freaking awesome. Battle modes, all that stuff.
Battle modes.
Firsthand here.
Anything to be with Rambo.
Saturday. So if you've been skipping the Saturday co-ops, the final countdown is upon us. We've only got 3 weeks left. Mario Kart 8, the final WWE Sims, and then that final big bash I'm going to have on June 14th. I'll mention that again in a minute.
June 14th?
Talking about This is going to be one of the best ones we've ever done, I think, because it's a cool new game that everyone's going to want to see. We're very excited, so I hope you'll be here on Saturday to check out the Mario Kart 8 co-op, and of course on Friday to check out the debut day of Mario Kart 8 and everything that I'm finding out and unlocking in the game during then. And yes, we will still do Oblivion on second stream on Friday night, okay? Sunday will be, as a usual Sunday. Hopefully I don't freaking fall asleep on the couch like I did today and end up being all sick and shit. So we'll probably do a shorter stream of something Sunday during the day, whether it's Among the Sleep or Watch Dogs, we'll have to see. And then, of course, Sunday night after the weekend preview, and of course that leads into Monday, where we'll have more of those new games. So that's the rough plan for the week, everyone. This week I really don't have anything in store for you when it comes to DSP Tries It. Unfortunately,
You don't have
really,
no
there's not
fast
much
food.
going on in
No.
regards to like food items and things around this area that I'd be able to try out and show you guys. This is all going to change. Trust me. Once we move out to Washington, there's going to be all new chains. There's just In-N-Out Burger, Jimmy John's. Obviously, having Mexican, there's going to be Mexican places all over the place, which I have none around here. I don't even have a Taco Bell anywhere near me. So that kind of stuff is going to change. There'll be a whole reinvigoration of DSP Tries It once I move. But for now, it's kind of staling out a little bit. There's not a lot going on. I haven't seen anything new advertised. So really, there's nothing that I can do to really do a DSP Tries It for you guys this week. A lot of people said, Taco Bell breakfast, Taco Bell breakfast. There's no Taco Bells around here, so I can't go there for breakfast and get it to show you.
I like this at Taco Bell breakfast. Go there, Dave. Eat some Taco Bell.
Pretty much that's about it for the weekend preview. But I do want to say thank you to all of you who, for the past 2 months, have been very patient with me. As you know, it's been a very stressful time getting this house purchased. All the crazy amounts of
Back to
information
flexing,
that I
let's
had
go.
to provide to these people to get it finally closed, which it finally did, and I do officially own the house now, which is amazing. Thank you to all of you for your support, but thank you for your patience and for your continued viewership, despite the fact that maybe these past 2 months, let's be honest, not many releases were excelling. The one thing that I would say is an exception was Wolfenstein this past week, which I really
No
did
spoilers.
enjoy. By the way, I do need to
Tokichi.
mention
No.
this.
He can bring it back.
Recently, I've just been so caught up in other stuff, inundated with other stuff. I just haven't had time to review games. If you remember a few weeks back on Hate Live, I did a triple review of Amazing Spider-Man, Child of Light, and Daylight, all on that one stream, because I just don't have time to do Hateful Truth review videos. They take a long time to film, a long time to edit, and I haven't had a chance to do it. I wanted to do one for Wolfenstein tonight, but because I didn't do a stream earlier today because of extenuating circumstances, I decided to put it on hiatus. So for now, what I'm going to do,
Couldn't fit a review in this 20-minute video that he just made, the weekend preview, which is like a preview. Or you could, yeah, just throw it at the end of this. But, like, instead of that, let me give you a story of why I couldn't do it. Big ups.
example, Wolfenstein. I beat it on Friday. I loved it.
Oh, wait, maybe he does it right here. Let's go.
Hate Live this week. Hate Live, we'll have a segment where I talk about Wolfenstein, and that's going to serve as the review for Wolfenstein.
All right, never mind.
So
Shows me to open my mouth before I know what's going on. There we go.
That's how I'm going to handle it. If I don't have a chance to do a formal review, I'll be sticking that stuff into Hate Live. Okay, everybody?
In my fucking face.
That is it. I thank you very much for following up with all this stuff that's going on. I know it's a crazy time in my life. It's going to continue to be crazy, as I said, leading all the way up to the move and all that. Oh, the last thing I want to mention, June 14th. I'm going to keep hyping.
June 14th.
June 14th. On Twitch TV/DarkSidePhil. It's going to be a streaming marathon. If you're a fighting game fan, this is the time.
Man, June 14th, all you haters better know. Buster Bus is walking into that battle royal.
If you want a crazy day of fighting game fun hilarity, this is
and walking out.
Street Fighter 4 is going to be here all day.
PWR champion.
Injustice. If other people bring older TVs and shit, we can even.
He's gonna be the champion, the PWR champion, June 14th. I can't wait.
You know, it's gonna be a great day. John's definitely gonna be here. Howard might make an appearance. We're gonna try to get.
Howard might make an appearance. I gotta lie to him to get him there and say he's not my friend.
Possibly my friend Walter, and he might bring some local players. I'm actually talking to my friend Nestor from Boston.
Nestor.
My old friend Ed.
I wish Ed went. Ed went there, would have turned it up. It would have been crazy. Someone might have been shot.
For YouTube. In fact, if you go back to my original channel, The King of Hate HD, I believe I have videos of Tokyo Game Action there when Street Fighter 4 launched in the fall of 2008. And then, unfortunately, the arcade went out of business because of horrible damage that happened to the roof.
Oh yeah, they had to sell the
They
arcades,
got destroyed.
the
And it's a
arcade
sad
machines
story,
to
but
make
if
money
players
pay
from
for
that
like
area could come
getting
down,
out of there.
now we're
That shit
fucking
sucked.
talking, because those guys are serious players. They've been playing for a while, and we're gonna be playing Ultra Street Fighter 4 and other stuff all day long, a marathon.
Damn right, it's Howard's fault.
It's basically the last hurrah for this condo. I used to do
The
things
last
like this all
hurrah.
the time. I haven't done one in years, so I said let's end it the same way we started it. I hope you can be here for the marathon live stream. We're also gonna have webcam going to show everyone here. We're gonna have pizza, beer. We're gonna have a ton of fun.
Yo, they're gonna
If you
get
don't
lit.
catch the live stream, don't worry. I will be recording it in chunks. Probably not every match
Chunks.
single, but I'll probably do like half an hour chunks or whatever for YouTube. So you're gonna get all the footage on YouTube as well. It's gonna be great. So thanks everyone for watching the weekend preview. I'm now gonna switch over. Like I said, we're gonna play some MLB. So if you're watching this on streams, play put. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't worry. Those MLB videos will be going live overnight as well.
Oh, thank
Peace
you. I
out,
was worried
everyone.
about that.
I'll see you for new gameplay this week. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. See you then.
And the old school clicks. We won't hear those anymore with his noise gate. And I think that will do it, at least for this stream for now. Thank you everyone who came by. Do I have anything to play out? And I may do another stream either later, same time today that I started today, or tonight. I don't know how you put the time, but possibly another stream, maybe finishing this off or other shenanigans. Take it easy. Thank you for coming by.
Kid in the coma, got a lot of juice, bitch, Arizona. You say no, don't let bitch, I'm home. SCT, side baby, nigga JROTC. In my bed like groceries, I can't never show no mercy. I can't never have no worries. I'm playing my role like Eddie Murphy. Only the army, I'm dripping like army. My niggas the mic, yo bitch a performer. I'm feeling like Mike. When the nigga performing, she sucking it long. The bitch brainstorming, got me racking bar. VBS them drum storms. I'm in a house like Corey. Only the army, I'm dripping like armpits.